DJs are.
One two 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 1 2. We are back at it. We are back at it. We are back at it. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dread here on a Saturday. All right. We got a lot of different things we got to get into. Big salute to everybody who's popping up in the chat right now. Comment gang strong. Share the live. Share the live. Make sure to smash the fuck out of that like button. Let's get this live out there in the atmosphere. Let's get this pumping to about at least 50 people before we get to what we got to get to today. And we got a lot of different things to get to today. Let me pull up my list. Hold on. I'm sending my link so that I can get my guest ready. You know what I'm saying? What we got on the list. There is 2 teen killers on the loose. There's some connections with those teen killers and possibly some Toronto rappers. We can get into the whole melee and everything that's going on with that. Shit is crazy. Paris Wilson wants to know, why am I snitching? I'll definitely get to that. Okay. Also, I want to talk about the comparisons between Canada and the UK. Racist music commentator Anthony Fantano chimed in on Canada and the way that Drake talks and why he's always appropriating Jamaican culture, and somebody had to pull this card, and I'm here to react to it. All right. We Love Hip Hop Network, the fake one, says that World Cup is on right now. You know what? I don't give a fuck. All right. Who else is out there? Okay, I'll get to also. I might skip this Drake and NYC topic, keep it for the podcast, but we will get to the Poetik Flakko stream that I was on earlier. Hopefully he still has it up. I might have exacerbated the beef that he has between him and Oshay Jackson, another creator over there in America, actually in Africa. He lives in Africa, okay? But we'll definitely get into that. Also on my list, I have it titled The K-Bots React or The K-Bots Attack. I got attacked by some K-Bots, or we got attacked, the We Love Hip Hop podcast, by a few Kendrick Lamar fans who do not agree with some of the views and takes that we have on the podcast. As far as in our civic duty, student visas have been denied for a bunch of different students who have immigrated over here, or thought they were going to immigrate over here, and they were given the ass to kiss. All right, so we'll definitely get into that. I also have a phone call that's coming up in about 10 minutes. All right, I got Bucks GME who is going to be calling in from jail, so look forward to that. We got a lot going on today. Big salute to DJs are on the beat. Let me turn this down. Hold on, let me get some water before I turn this down. Yo, also, you know what? I want to do a quick Tory Lanez review on the album and some of the things that are out there. Thank you, Patrick Smith. Let me write that down on my list here. Tory Lanez review. That'll be a part of the live that probably gets copywritten, but we here for it anyway. Review. Okay, boom. Let's get that popping. Let's get it popping. Big salute to DJ Czar. Big salute to you guys in the chat. Who is in the chat right now? I seen We Love Hip Hop Network, the other one from earlier. Big salute to Old John Crow 416 Trackstar Music, or Old John Crow 416. Okay, you took the Trackstar Music off. Salute to you, fam. Salute to you. QJ23, what up? Dark Dreams, what up? Who else is in the building? Skinny FTB in the building. Paris Wilson in the building. Benji the Nerd in the building. Patrick Smith 905 in the motherfucking building. All right. We got a nice little crowd in here. Do me a favor. Nuts 13 in the motherfucking building. All right. Do me a favor. Share this out. Smash that like button. Let's get it popping, man. Let's get it popping. Do remember to go and check out the Kick channel, kick.com/we-love-hip-hop. All right. We have the stream up from last night. We got a nice set of people who have already followed the Kick channel. Let me see if I can go straight to the front page. Bada boom, bada bing. Straight to the front page. Bada. And I got my sound check in at the same time. Good. All right, let's get this up to 100 followers. All right, 75 followers is kind of desk. Let's get this to like 100, 150. All right, and let's get it popping. Benji the Nerd says, I watch all of your podcasts and I'm not from Toronto. I don't listen to rap. Not sure how I came across your channel. Love it though. Yo, thank you. The algorithms be algorithming. You know what I'm saying? So if that means that they brought you to this channel here and it ain't got nothing to do with hip hop, we might have been talking about politics or some biker shit or some kind of gang shit. Is all good with me, man. We serve all demographics. We here for everybody. All right. But yes, make sure to pop into our Kick. We're gonna have exclusive Kick streams that are going on over here, IRL streams with rappers in various locations that are going to be going down on this channel, the Kick channel. And hold on, let me get some shit off the screen. Un momento, gang. I'm a little bit discombobulated. Y'all got to give me a second because I didn't even know what time I was going to be going live today, to be honest. And I'm not trying to go live at 9 because we do have a podcast to film tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe to our clips channel. Any clips that are coming from these live streams or whether they be podcast episodes will be available exclusively on the clips channel. All right. We put up maybe about 4 to 5 clips sometimes a day over here. So anything that you want to see of any of the segments that we got into, even today, I try to upload the clips as soon as the streams are done. All right. So make sure to subscribe. I feel like there's one more thing. Make sure to go to our Spotify. And don't worry, gang, I'm not stalling. I got a guest that's going to be coming in first. I think we'll do that first. Spotify. Let's go to Spotify. The stream from last night I haven't uploaded here to Spotify yet, but I will be. But if you go over to Spotify, you'll be able to find all of the episodes as well as the live streams. For anybody who watches this back later, you might not want to watch it on YouTube. You might want to use the app, and you can, do whatever you want to do with the Spotify app for the people who are subscribed to, who have Spotify Premium. There you go. All right. We provide the content. I think that's it. Let me double check with my guest over here. Let me see if they're ready. Oh, shit. I didn't even send a link. Okay, we ready. You know what I wanted to talk about even while we're waiting for our guest to come in here? Big salute to Poetik Flakko. I was on his stream earlier today, and we will get into a full conversation of what went down with Flakko and everything like that. But I like the fact that he's been doing his live streams. Let me see. Okay, cool. Guess it's just waiting to call back. Let me go to my histories here. A lot of shit has been going on. Yeah, he did a live stream earlier today.
He said I mentored him to a certain degree, helps him.
And I was able to give Flakko his flowers because, he's We Love Hip Hop alumni for the people who don't know.
I'm gonna go, but this is simply not true.
Let me see if I can.
Okay, from Liberia.
I started a whole bunch of shit. We're gonna get
on the phone
video later,
which means that. So let's kind of get into this. Gearing up to move to Liberia and just do YouTube from there.
Okay. He didn't plan to do this reaction because the rest of the live, if you see the rest of the live, he's just talking on the phone to people.
And you transitioned to being one of the biggest content creators out here, bro.
Yeah,
no hate in my blood.
Man,
and
that's love,
what
man.
the fuck you doing. Yo, I love what you're doing with Chud the Builder. Yo, Flakko, I didn't even think I was going to get through. Right now, I'm sitting in my car right now. Yeah, word bomb.
Damn.
Word bomb. I didn't think I was going to get through. You feel me? I love what you're doing with the Chud the Builder shit. Because he is definitely Flakko, I probably shouldn't curse. All right?
Yeah,
he's definitely a racist. You feel me? And I like how you exposing him and you doing everything that you need to do in regards to that situation. I also love what you're doing with.
This is the temperature of most of the live stream. They went through. I didn't even realize he spoke to this many people before I got on there.
TV, you're on YouTube, and you're actually like filling out gang life. For me, right there, like the police don't even have to do work. They can just look at the next stream of a No Jumper, right?
It's just cool. Like, just cool.
You've said that too, right?
I agree, and that's okay. And that's proof that WAC 100 doesn't tell, because if you're saying the police only have the information because they're watching Muchie B live streams or these gang members live streams,
right? It's just cool. It's just cool.
Like talking as if this is not a.
But then I think I got on around here.
Right over here in Toronto.
Oh, damn, yo, bro, hold on. There's a lot of. Friday.
Yes, sir.
My God, man. Hey, yo, Friday, yo, what's the word, Friday?
Listen, man, I'm glad that you're going live more often. Keep doing it.
Okay, my guest is coming in. Is going to be on just now, and we'll do the guest first before we get into our topics. Pause. And but I just want to show you guys just the beginning of the stream that I joined with Flakko. This is before I started stirring up some shit. All right, I'm sorry, I had to stir up some shit.
Doing it.
I do
have a couple of disagreements and a couple of things I want to ask you about.
Yes, sir, man. What's up, man? Talk to me.
Now, you know, heavy, fam.
Yeah, of course.
But I thought you were a little bit biased in the way that you covered the academics versus Charlemagne debate.
Talk to me.
And you know, I'm Team Ac all the way, chat nigga all the way.
Yes.
But Charlemagne was spitting the hell out of that nigga, bro. And it was actually annoying me. He wasn't making points that he was right about, but the way that he articulated himself was so eloquent that I was just like, Ac, you gotta come more prepared with these points.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga had a printed out sheet right there sitting in the chair with him, ready for him. Where academics was like scrambling through his phone, and it was like, but the way you covered it. Wait.
So okay, so when you say how I covered it, did you watch the live stream or did you watch one of the videos I did?
You started a video going through maybe the first 2 hours, and then you said, you know what, I gotta come back and do it again.
Yes. And during that coverage, like we pretty much said the same thing, right? That I feel like Charlemagne kind of spun his way out of a bunch of things. I feel like where academics went wrong by playing prosecutor, right? Where Charlemagne the God spent the last month and a half accusing academics and Grand Wizard of a lot, but then when he got there, he played prosecutor instead of like. So actually, sat back and allowed for Charlemagne the God to prove all the lies that he made about academics and Grand Wizard over the last month and a half. But academics came in trying to play prosecutor, opposed to playing defense and just poking holes. So I feel like whoever would have played the prosecutor would have lost that conversation, right? Because, you know, like neither party really knew the full scope of what the other person knew or their information or their dealings. So like, because both sides ain't really had the full information, whoever tried to play prosecutors would have gotten spun. So academic.
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys think, and I don't know if any of y'all are able to see, or you guys watch Flakko's videos, right? Listen, Flakko gets a lot of views, so I would imagine that a lot of you guys have watched Flakko's videos. He did a video, and we'll look this up. All right. Just to kill a little time while my guest gets here. They're dealing with some jail stuff. Okay. Let me just find his page here. Sorry, I'm in the back end pause of my YouTube channel. I can't have you guys seeing my income and all that type of shit, nigga. Shit, nigga. Let's go to Poetik Flakko's page. Even the thumbnails, people have been stealing the fuck out of his thumbnail concepts. I ain't gonna lie. That this is bad, I got from him. Let's see. They want him gone. Fantano, not this one. It was this.
Academics' Legion of Boom, as Charlemagne the God would describe it, is back to waging war against Charlemagne the God, even though him and academics came to a ceasefire at the end of their interview.
I want that for all of us should be doing that.
So Grand Wizard posted, while an out star, Amber Diamond has recently attempted to contact DJ Academics for an interview about Charlemagne the God's recent affair on his wife. He allegedly gave her $250,000 to not leak this information. If Amber Diamond sounds familiar, that's because you've heard WAC 100 mention her on the Adam and WAC show when WAC cast after Academics and Charlemagne dropped their interview. So they had time to kind of cut out the segment.
No, this is not it. It's the one where he actually reacts to the interview. It might be in his lives. Yes.
Perfect. What? Listen, man. Charlemagne the God is an OG and a godfather, bro. You are an OG and a godfather. Charlemagne, you what? Yo, why didn't academics have the clips on deck, yo? Charlamagne the God came with literal documents. Look at this.
Didn't I just tell him this?
Yo, Charlamagne the God came with literal documents. Look at this. Charlamagne the God came with paperwork on file right here in the corner. Why didn't academics come with the right information? Why did academics come to the solo? Nigga, yes, you did. You literally said that Grand Wizard, academics, and others, and Chat Ninja, and like, were part of this grand conspiracy, this money laundering, crypto wiring funnel, and that they snitched on academics. How could they snitch on academics if they weren't doing anything illegal? You even said you predict it's coming down the pipeline. They're going to get charged with something or they're going to get a hefty civil lawsuit. Yeah, what? Yo, Charlotte, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. You should have came with the clips, yo. Because it would have looked insane with him saying, I didn't accuse you guys of nothing. Nigga, yes, you did.
So listen, that's just, a little preview.
Just play prosecutors.
The best of them, even though a lot of his points were wrong. When Ack went back home to the studio and then found all of that information about the website being AI and everything like that, that's shit that you should have done prior to sitting in front of that man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fast.
That's just all.
You know what? We're both saying the same thing. But salute to Flakko. We'll get to Flakko later on in this live stream broadcast. But what I want to do, right, and big salute to Randy popping up. Okay, he's part of the live stream presentation over here today too. We are going to get our guest in here and get to what we need to get to today. Hold on, let me throw some beats. I should run some music. Hold on. Let me see. You got any new ones over here, family? Any new ones? Damn. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna run oldie but goodie. Let's go.
We love hip hop.
GME, I'm the manager. I'm the man now. Bumping the man though. This is real rap. We back like cook crap.
He's back.
Stay focused, bitch. I'm back. Stepping on these niggas like roaches in the trap.
Okay.
Around weed and the crack. Put the hood on my back, but only hurting my back. Niggas they got part of the rap. Oh my just sack. Fuck your bitch to the back. How you do like that? Right on that. Sit around like.
Wagwan. Welcome back. You might not be able to see him on the screen, but don't even worry about that. We have the return of Buck GME. Yo, Buck, can you hear me, brother?
Oh, who's that? My brother, he did him on Friday, man. What it be like Saturday today, man. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's price is not today's price, man. We going up. What it be like?
I'm here, bro. I'm here, man. You know, I heard word through the grapevine that you got some new music out. Can you tell me what's popping, brother?
What did you say? What did you say? I couldn't hear that.
You got some new music out? I heard that you got some new music. I heard through the grapevine.
New music, man. I just dropped the mixtape, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Shout out to my label, man. Shout out to my brother Van Getty, man. You know what I'm trying to say? You know, shout out to my label, GME, all that. You know what I'm trying to say? Everything we going up, my brother, you know? So just drop the mixtape, give them a four songs, you know what I'm trying to say? You know that come from the 4, man, 110 Marvel shit, man. You know we coming already, right? So you know what I'm trying to say? Give them a 4 shots. Even got a little teaser, but I got more on the way, right? Got more music on the way too. So like, you know what I'm trying to say? Just stay tuned, man. I got some good futures on it too. Some big futures. Look out, man. Don't sleep on me, man. You know what I'm trying to say? We still here. We still working, man.
So it's out now, or is on the way?
It's on the way. It's just everything just getting put together, brother. And I have 2 big futures on it. Like you gotta look forward. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
And I think I have probably like 4 futures, but I have good two names. You know what I'm trying to say?
So you got a name for the mixtape? For the project? You got a name for the project?
Okay, about Splash Bros 2's coming out, you know what I'm trying to say, with me and Broski. So yeah, it's gonna be on that. And then yeah, my mixtape right now, you know what I'm trying to say? My mixtape right now for you guys to check out. So
how much music did you have recorded before you went in?
Listen, I'm loaded, all right? Still loading. That's the caption.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, man? That's it, man. Boy, listen, I got this. You know, if you got to hear me, music is on the way right now. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I'm
What are you saying? Man's are not pulling Tory Lanez and recording?
Video about it right now. Say it again?
Say man's are not pulling up Tory Lanez and recording in the bin?
Come on, fam. You know we working always, my brother. You know what I'm trying to say? To the phone, whatever it is. You know, I have a 1-2 tracks out there. I have some tracks I had out there already. I'm working from in here. You know what I'm trying to say? This is just working slowly but surely, right? Making progress, my brother. You know what I'm trying to say? You know, we got this rap shit in the headlock, man. You know what I'm trying to say? I have to get my music out there. You know what I'm trying to say?
What keeps you motivated? What keeps you motivated to keep dropping music, brother?
Yeah, come on, my brother. You know what I'm trying to say? Always, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Trying to just keep the motor running. You know what I'm saying? Get the music out there. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
No, what keeps you motivated? You know what I'm saying? Because like you're in a serious situation. For the people who don't know, like you've been gone for what, about 3 years now? A little bit longer than that.
5 years, my brother. 5 years. Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's scripted, but like I said, you know, and a big of an eye would be back out there, man. It's all fake. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, don't worry. Like you know what I'm trying to say? I'm blessed. I'm good. We're on range cooking curry chicken and shit, white rice, man. You know, we're living life. Fuego pop and shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Fuego pineapple and shit. We here, you know? We're living.
Is it cool to say what institution you're at?
People say the TVs are so dark and all these things, the worst thing, but you don't know, like I said, obviously the shit is all whack and everything. They're not promoting this shit, but it's also good down there. There's a lot of programs you could do. You know, you go to the big gym, you go to the yard, fresh air, you know what I'm trying to say? You got
where you at?
Kickoff, right?
Where are you at from the last time I spoke to you?
What you say?
Where are you at from the last time that I spoke to you?
Yeah, I think what was that? Like,
you were in the East the last time I spoke to you.
Yeah, exactly. I was in the East. Exactly. I was in the East. Book it up. You know what I'm trying to say, man?
Yes. Yeah, so where they got you now?
You know, right now I'm far out the city, man. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm with the Eskimos eating ice fish with an ice pick, brother. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
With the Eskimos, fam. You know what I'm trying to say? If you know, you know, man. I can't give it the low, you know?
No, I hear
They're
you.
on my body. They're on my body out here. You know what I'm trying to say, man? I'm good, though. I'm with Stillers. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm here. I'm locked in. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I hear you, brother.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Life is all right. Like I said, you know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes, you got to enjoy the moment. You know what I'm trying to say? Even when you're down. My highs is low, my lows is high. I ain't surprised no more. And they ain't riding for the set. Why they lying for? You know what I'm trying to say?
No, straight. What are your thoughts?
Yeah,
Since you know Booggz is home now.
My brother, my brother, man. You know, everyone thinking that my boy crazy, man. You know, but he ain't crazy. He ain't crazy, man. That guy's a genius, man. You know what I'm
talk to me about that. Talk to me about that, Buck.
Huh?
Please, Buck. Talk to me about that, fam. Because even I, low key, I had gotten at him a little bit, and maybe you could explain to him explain to the people as somebody who knows him well, like because people think he's going crazy out here, fam.
Sometimes, you know, you got to do things just to see who's who, right? You got to see who's going to stick around, stay down for the times when it's gritty and the times when it's pretty, man. You know what I'm trying to say? But just remember, we're always going to get through shit. We're always going to get to the obstacles, a certain thing, and just whatever, you know? And he's blessed, man. You know what I'm trying to say? He's blessed. Like I said, he's in a good mind space, you know? Sometimes not everything's what it seems, but let people talk. At the end of the day, you can't win against the internet and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? All that shit's fake. Let people talk, let them criticize.
His phone, your phone just cut out.
Some things are just a little bit. Yeah, so you know, at the end of the day, like, you just have to just pop this shit. You know what I'm trying to say? But sometimes, some shit is a little bit too much or whatever. But don't believe half the things you see, half the things you hear, man. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is fake. You know what I'm trying to say?
Listen,
my nigga ain't crazy. Like I said, my boy a genius, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, gangster and gentleman type shit, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, for sure, fam. I got that.
We're corporate now. Blue collar. We're corporate, man. The label, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Come on, brother. You know what I'm trying to say? We're up now. You know, we're hot right now. We're hottest in the hottest in the city. We never even dropped a video or a mixtape. That's why I had to drop a mixtape. And now I'm gonna flood you guys with beer music. You guys wanna source me, right? You guys wanna bring me up every other month. Remember, I've been in jail 5 years. Every year they're talking about me. They can't forget about me, whether it's good or bad. So you know what? I'm gonna run with the narrative, promote this shit, run it up. At the end of the day, you know what I'm trying to say? Remember me. Yeah, I'm one of them. Like what Baby says. You know I'm one of them. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm one of them. Man. They cannot deny this. Even in the jail, I'm the hottest right now. The most famous guy in the jail. Everyone's calling me famous. I'm watching myself on TV. Niggas are coming out their cell like, yo, probably on TV, fam. Like, this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, Cody?
Well, shit, man. You're live right now.
The whole range, other ranges and shit. You know what I'm trying to say? You switch the channels, you see me on this channel, on this channel, Grind Beat, you see me on this, you see me on Stingray, me and Crody, like, come on, fam. We're in rotate right now. The internet's always talking shit, this guy's crazy. They say my mental health is declining, right? Are they telling the truth or are they lying? That's what I'm saying? What is it?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you, because I don't know if it got to you, if you seen the reaction that I did to the Booggz freestyle. I went off, bro. You can get at me if you want, fam. I'm cool with that. Let me know what you thought.
I heard you did a little interview. I heard it. Yo, he's supposed to actually check you, yo. Call him right now, man. Tell him to punch him, man. Tell him I was doing this, man. Text him right now, man.
Hold on.
Yeah, someone text him right now. Tell him to tap him, man. If he taps him, he does it, man. But yeah, I heard about the interview. I heard about it, but at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, it is what it is. It's just how you feel with it. But like I said, if you know, you know. Broski's best. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
I kind of crashed out still. I'm not going to lie.
Whatever. At the end of the day, keep the content going. Keep the motor running, brother. You smell me?
Yeah, fam. It's not personal, fam. I just want you guys to...
Sometimes you got to give them something to talk about. That's what they want, right?
Yeah.
Give them something to talk about. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm sending him the link.
Huh?
Hold on. I'm sending him the link right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say?
So you can't give us any hints on who's on the mixtape, bro? At least one feature? You can't let us know one feature on the mixtape, brother? I don't know where the things. Okay, Booggz gonna pop in 2 minutes. We're gonna wait for his reception to come back.
You know, I'm gonna show you, but I have more. But you know, we coming, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, you got to say that all over again, man. Your reception went out. Say that again, brother. Your reception went out.
Yeah, man. I tell you, I got. Okay, and me, Roy Woods, and Booggz. Hard track. Hard. Shout out to O.W.O.L, you know what I'm trying to say? Shout out to Ron Riddle, huh?
What? Booggz and Roy Woods? Bumbo Club!
Come on, up in the mix. You listen, why they putting me last and they know I'm the one? Like, come on. Why they putting me last and they know I'm the one? Like, stop this.
Wow.
I ain't in love with no smooch. I'm in love with my gun. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I haven't won two more. Like I said, but you know, I can't give you guys everything. You know, I can't show you guys everything. What's going on with the Mansory kit? You know what I'm trying to say? Don't worry, Mansory kit's here. You feel me?
Listen, man.
Yeah, I'm loaded. I'm loaded for them. You know what I'm trying to say? They're ready for me, right? Just make sure everybody tune in. All my haters, all my fans, all my family, all my friends, all my supporters. You guys tune in. You know what I'm trying to say? Run it up. Go to YouTube. Go to Spotify. Go to Google Play. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I made this in a mansion. I made the 4 tracks in a mansion. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, me and Cody are living in a mansion like fucking cheeky with ATVs and white neighbors and shit, man. Tearing up the place, tearing up the complex, and looking at these 2 black kids like, yo, what are these guys even doing here? 7-bedroom crib. Are you guys crazy? What are you guys talking about? Ask around, you know what I'm trying to say, man? I went from the mansion to a cell.
Yo, can you tell me about that though? Can we talk about that for a second? Because you guys were like living like a crazy life for a minute, man. For a man from Malvern.
Listen,
tell me about that.
Like what Baby and them said, the first one to come through trim. boss man name on a check. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first one to come through trim. Like, you can't deny it. You know what I'm trying to say? We made niggas like, yeah, we made niggas want to rap. But shout out to all these rappers and certain things, yeah, fam. We made this shit look cool and we turned it, and then, yeah, we turned it to revenue too. You know what I'm trying to say, bro, Skid?
Yeah.
Nice, you feel me? This shit ain't no game, fam. You know what I'm trying to say? Shout out to the Toronto rappers in the city. Shout out to the man. Shout out to Big GME, like I said, 110. Shout out to my Crody. Shout out to all my, you know what I'm trying to say, my members, Malvern, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, Vietnam, the Villers, so, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
So what was it like?
Shout out everyone from the west to the east. Like right now, I'm on the range with bare West End niggas now. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm in the cut. They're showing me love. West End niggas. All these type of things, fam. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm trying to say? We get love, and I got a buzz everywhere I go, man. You know what I'm trying to say? These trying to put me in that patty for real. You smell me?
Yeah.
But you know that I'm gonna get that appeal. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I feel you, brother.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the mansion, though, man. Like when you guys were recording in the mansion.
Say that again?
When you guys were recording in the mansion, what was that like?
Fuck yeah, man. That was a different life. It was like a movie, man. It's like a dream came through. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. 2 ATVs, 3-car garage with 3 cars in there, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Young niggas. You know what I'm trying to say? Smoking up. You smell me? In the crib, couches, beds, yeah. But you know what I'm trying to say? No curtains. We was living grungy. You know what I'm saying? We had no curtains for like 3 weeks. Cars is driving by me like a life of her blessed. No one knows her. We're far off.
Mod. Listen, I'm trying to wait. I was waiting for Booggz to pop up.
Yo, listen, man. So, I'm gonna put my spinner on the phone, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. Talk your shit for a second.
Yo. I'm good, man. What you saying?
Say, yo, we don't just rap, make music, rap bodies, you know? Free Big 13, future coming soon, yo. No Black Andrews, Black Lowrider. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, don't say where, you know, it's a love stuff. Big 13 in the building. You're the familia, you know?
Oh, salute. Hold your head, brother. Hold on. I'm going to bring somebody in. One second. I'm going to bring somebody in.
Yeah.
Yo. Bengetti.
Who's that? Friday, my guy Friday, man. Where's Buck at? Who is that on the phone just now? Buck was giving someone something.
That's my twin. That's my twin.
Come on, Cody. Come on. Anything for Broski, man. I'm in Spain right now. Eating some amazing food, but some amazing KFC.
Come on, Broski. I knew you
were Friday.
Hold
on. You're Friday. Friday. I appreciate you getting Buck on here, man.
My nigga crazy. My nigga stable, man. Sometimes you just gotta.
Hold on, Buck. Yo, Buck. Friday, we appreciate you getting Buck on here, man. I really appreciate that, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's real love right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not like these guys. You're looking out for the city, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like that. Sometimes, yo, I respect it. Yo, when you post my shit, even the positive shit. A lot of pages like just post the negative shit, but when you post the positive shit, what you want to post. But it's okay. It's still love.
Yo, Booggz, let me ask you a quick question while I have you on the phone.
For sure, brother. I'm here. Let's get it. Anything for you, Friday.
You're probably the executive producer on this Booggz project here. When can we expect that, fam?
On Splash Bros 2, Splash Bros 2. I don't know, Buck has some big features on there. We're just trying to get those cleared right now and stuff, you know. But we're just trying to get Splash Bros 2. I'll probably I'm gonna drop just now, right? Buck's first. So Buck just dropped his EP. I'm gonna drop High Profile in a week or two. Splash Bros is gonna come in like the end of this year. Let's give it the end of this year.
Okay.
But the new project though is really you know what I'm saying? It was really me and Buck made 30 songs in the mansion, and we have at least 10 for Splash Bros 2 right now. So these were the ones that I felt were the best. These weren't even throwaways. These were actually very good songs that I took off Splash Bros 2 because I wanted to make sure that Buck, we're not just giving out throwaways to the streets. You know what I'm trying to say? Because he's really spitting that gangster and that real pain shit. You know what I'm trying to say? So I took these specific 4 off Splash Bros 2 because I knew I would get more verses that in the time being. But yeah, I made these in the mansion out now. And Friday
Okay.
we're dropping 2. We're scumming 2. Buck has the video in the vault too. We're just waiting for the edit. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm gonna drop a video 2 this week. You know, it's GME Mania, man. The purge starts now. We got Gleesh dropping in a few days. RP my brother Gleesh. You know what I'm trying to say? We have high profile. You know what I'm saying? We coming like and very soon. I'm coming to see you as soon as I get back from Spain.
Something different, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
Dope. Okay, Booggz, I'm gonna let you go,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna finish this up over here with Buck.
Thank you so much, Friday. Even though you dissed me on that song, we all know that freestyle's fire. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come talk about that. But I think you need to get that a little wax out the ears. You know what I'm saying? Listen to my bars again. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit's fire, man. I heard from up top too. I heard from some of the biggest rappers in the city that shit was fire. Come on, Friday, don't do me like that.
I'll listen to it again, my brother.
No way, I'm gonna bring the lyrics. I'm gonna print out the lyrics for you when I come see you. But love Friday.
Love, my brother.
Yo, twin, you already know, broski. Hold this shit down, man. GME F4L, man. You already know. KOC. Love, broski.
See, man. You think you got more shots than KOC? Come try your luck, man. You never bought the grenades, nigga. Shut the fuck up, man. No cap.
So listen, Buck.
That's it. Yeah.
We have the Splash Bros 2 on the way. You got anything else to say to the people before we wrap this up today?
Fuck, fam. You guys already know, man. Stay safe, stay dangerous, stay out of trouble. You know what I'm trying to say, man. Stop the violence, stop the gun violence, put the guns down, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Come together, unity, peace, peace and love. You know what I'm trying to say? Feed your family. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? Help out your brothers, your sisters, whatever it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Your loved ones. And you want to just stay best out there, you know what I'm trying to say? Just get this money, man. Get this money, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Get that money, you heard? You know the fuck coming, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, that's just what it is right now. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I hear you, my brother.
Mixtape, you guys go run up. I made it to the fucking mansion, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Young niggas on the trenches made it to the mansion. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, Diamonds is dancing and shit.
Okay. Well, listen, brother, I'm gonna tap in with you soon.
What you say?
So I'm gonna tap in with you soon, my brother.
Okay. Yeah, don't say a word there, my brother. You guys already know, fam. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, just make sure, tell them, run that up, man. I made this to the mansion, man. You know what I'm trying to say? I did this for y'all, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Shout out my fans, shout out my supporters, shout out my haters, shout out, you already know, man.
You already know, brother. We'll be here when it drops.
We come from the north, yeah. You already know.
Saying, all right, my brother.
Come on. Yeah. Stay in touch, Brodsky.
Bless.
With the Eskimos.
Big salute to Buck. Big salute to Buck. Hold on. Let me run the tune.
Cash now, back to the cash road. For a stars out, it's big drip. 110, you better ask about. I got mad clout, she can't ask though. She call me when her man.
We love hip hop.
That's a man now.
Big salute to Buck GME. Listen, gang, I'm trying to start this a little bit different with an exclusive interview from behind bars. Also, big salute to Booggz GME, aka Booggz Bangetti. All right. We try to get this shit started with a little something different today, man. A little something different. But let's get into our news stories. All right. Let's get into our news stories. Let me just make sure that everything is clear with my audios and stuff. Give me a second, gang. I just want to make sure that we look good in this bit of the ditch. All right. Cool. All right. So, I woke up this morning, went straight to CP24, saw some crazy news report that they were saying that 2 teens were on the run, and they posted the pictures of the 2 teens up on the video on CP24, which was crazy because usually they have a publication ban when it comes to people under the age of 18. But for some reason, they did not put a publication ban. So I'll play the initial news story, and then we'll go Torontology Reddit hunting to see what the other parts of the stories are.
Peel police have received court approval to identify 2 teenage Brampton brothers who are wanted in a deadly shooting. Shami and Shamel Whitaker, both 17, are wanted for first-degree murder in the daylight shooting that happened on Sunday, July 5th in Brampton. A man in his 20s died in hospital after he was shot on the street in the area of Edenbrook Hill Drive and Earlsbridge Boulevard. Residents reported hearing multiple shots. Peel police are urging the suspects to seek legal counsel and surrender. They also say the 2 should be considered armed and dangerous, and if seen, call 911 immediately.
We Love Hip Hop Network is asking, would they just do the same if they weren't black? Yes, I'll say that, because they did put the face up of Isaiah Badger, aka K2, and the next youth there, I forget the next youth, the white kid that was with him, and they were 18 at the time. Even though that is still, at the time when you're 18, you were allowed to, I guess, post the pictures. But yeah, there hasn't been many where you haven't seen black kids up there. So we're not going to act like it's not a disproportion. Let me just see if I can find a Brampton shooting before we get Torontology hunting. 20 hours ago, deadly Brampton shooting involved scattering. See, this is from 12 days ago.
Intersections of Earlsbridge.
Police are continuing to search for 2 suspects following a deadly shooting in Brampton. Let's go live to CP24's crime analyst Steve Ryan with the latest on this story. Steve.
Let's go, Steve.
Yeah, Jamie, this appears to have happened right out in public near an intersection here in a Brampton community, the intersections of Earlsbridge Boulevard and the Edenbrook Hill. As Albert zooms in on the evidence markers, you can see them all right basically in the middle of the intersection. And it certainly does suggest that during this gun play, that many of the shell casings ejected onto the roadway here. And typically those evidence markers during a homicide would certainly point out where the shell casings fell as a result. So you also get the impression that the shooter or shooters was mobile at the time because of the scattering of these evidence markers throughout the intersection. So this happened yesterday at 3:30 p.m. Police tell us that there were 2 suspects, unknown whether or not this was a targeted or random right now. That's all part of the investigation. As a result of this gun play, 1 man was pronounced dead after being transported to the hospital, and the scene has been protected now by Peel Police as they continue with their investigation, both forensic investigation and canvassing this area, looking for both witnesses and the video surveillance as well. We did hear from Peel Police earlier on, and here's some of what they told us.
We're looking for 2 suspects described as male black wearing dark clothing, who we believe at this time fled on foot. After a significant search of the area, we're satisfied that there's no threat to the public and the parties are unknown in an unknown area. Our homicide and missing person unit, as well as our forensic identifications in conjunction with the coroner, are actively investigating this incident.
So as the police canvass this neighborhood looking for potential witnesses, it might be helpful if, in fact, you do live in the area to have a quick look at your video surveillance. A lot of these cameras point towards the street, and if you happen to see 2 guys or 1 guy on foot fleeing this area or just walking past even, the police would like to hear from you. They'll follow up on absolutely every lead that the public provides.
Okay, so
thanks so much, Steve.
That's Steve Ryan. They posted this on the Reddit about 6 hours ago. I don't know why they said T-Sav killers. I did a documentary on T-Sav, but I don't know if they mean the actual T-Sav, the rapper. And then I heard this also, and I got a DM about this. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal who I got the DM from, but this is one of the things that they said in the DM. These guys are Burner Band's little brothers. And then I looked at the faces and I was like, kind of resembles them still, but I'm not just going to assume. I don't know a man's family like that. I do know some members of his family. Don't get it twisted, right? And this is why I was like, oh my God, please no, please no. All right. Shooting from the house. The shootings happened around the corner from whose house, Keon? Where do you find new Toronto or GTA music? Right here. Don't worry. Actually, there's some you know where you want to find some new Toronto music? Go to Toronto Rap Stars on Instagram or Toronto Rappers on Instagram. You'll always find new music. Oh, he was down the street from your crib? Holy, that's fucked up. Bad Breed Pickney. Genetically Bod. Wow. That's crazy. These guys just be going crazy on them. And then there was another post I saw here. BCF going out sad. Bunna's little two bros wanted for killing T-Sav. Some saying it was get back for Jukari. I don't know, bro. So when they don't ride out for their mans, they are bitches. When they do go out sad, when they do, they go out sad. That's a good point. A lot of people will be like, oh, you ain't ride out for so-and-so, you a bitch. And then when they do, what a fucking idiot crash out. These youths are 17 and they have their pictures posted all over mainstream media. No one's getting away with shit these days. Not worth it. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but you'll get caught. Jukari died of health issues. No one killed him. Listen, I don't even know the half of Wagwan sometimes, bro. And salute to Burner Bands. He actually dropped new music. Is it on YouTube? He's home already. I'm sure he doesn't want to freaking hear any of this stupid shit. Like, damn, bro. I really hope these aren't his bros. Yeah, he dropped the visual a day ago. They were trying to diss him on the Reddit. They were like, yo, man didn't do no promo, nothing. He should have done some promo. Let me hear this. All these guys making these AI videos, man. Everybody's going crazy with the AI videos now.
Yeah. Get rich or die trying like I'm 50. Even though these outpoints 50 or 50, I keep it 50 plus 50. My bitch ass fat like Nikki. Why I keep spending thousands in Balenci? Youngest niggas doing it in my city. My neck, that's a cool 150. I pray the Lord separate me from the ones against me. Show me the ones who with me. Take care of all my friends, I take care of my enemies. We still riding without gun, we still dodging felonies. And when
he's floating.
The whole world against me, I hope you see the best in me. When I can't get to that coding, man, I swear it gets to me. Shooters go dun 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 like they got specialness. Niggas trying to take the song, copy the recipe. Show that bitch just how to ball, like Lisa Leslie. Baby, let me take you to the hood. Show you where I learned the game from. Show you where I got the name from. I know it's hard for you to understand why the way I am, the way I am. The trenches turned the boy into a man. In the trap, soon the pack line. I saw it all to the last grand. Make sure that you can't fold that bands. My bitch get jealous. Cause every time we on me and my block, hold hands. Chronos on the block from night and to night and every time we come through, it's followed by sirens.
This shit is fire. Man, let me keep this separate. I'm going to actually go and react to this on another day, bro, because I want to keep this separate from this. I don't want to be reacting to and listen, salute to Burner Bands, right? All right, that's my birth brother right there. We born on the same day, you know what I mean? But like, I don't want to have a reaction to this fire ass song that the Reddit was low key trying to diss. The Reddit is like, yo, this nigga don't even promote his shit, and he dropped some whack shit. This is why I like to go check shit out for myself. See right here, sad to see Burner Bands fall off after coming home from jail. Heartbreak. Emoji. Zero marketing. Didn't even announce he's home officially. Dropping trash music, hoping he would blow up. Gang, was that trash? The Reddit has no mercy, bro. Don't go to the Reddit for good news. Okay, just know that. Just know that. Let me do a quick check over here to see if there's anything else on this crazy story here. T-Sav killers. Why are they saying T-Sav killers? That nigga T-Sav don't even live here. Look, I did an interview on T-Sav a while back. Look, it's the first thing that pops up. Boom. Rapper turned hitman T-Sav story. Did that nigga die or something? Did I miss something? Comment gang strong. Let me know. Did I miss something as far as like a new story where T-Sav was killed? Hold on. Maybe I did a story on it and like respectfully, I might have like forgot. "32 times got killed. I know that. I don't see anything on, like, I would have done a story on this if T-Sav had gotten murked. All right. For the people who don't know who T-Sav is, he actually, he's down with, wait a fucking minute. Listen, listen. Now we're getting deep into polys because him getting into Toronto music, he was down with the man them. And started dabbling in a few. Oh, there's a next man called T-Sav in B-Town. Okay. How do these niggas be all just taking the same names? Like, this nigga already has this name. But fine. RIP to that man. It's just confusing sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go down the wrong wormhole, pause. But listen, I just wanted to put that on your radar. They're saying that BFC or BCF is going out sad. All right. Young hitters, bro, 17 years old, out here doing drills, blazing up the block in Brampton. It's a mod thing, fam. Like, it's actually just fucking sad, bro. Our city really needs to do better.
And typically,
this is just sad. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Okay. Let me get into some hip hop shit because more times. I want to put you guys onto something quickly because there's always been this conversation floating around about the Toronto accent and people saying, yo, the Toronto accent is cringe. And then when people talk to me, especially when I see people react to like our content and stuff like that, they'd be like, yo, fum, yo, crody, yo, fum. And I guess that's cool. I don't talk like that. I don't feel like my co-hosts do, but that's cool. But the thing that does, and that doesn't irk me at all. I don't, listen, if you think that our accent is cringe, then what about Boston, right? I don't care. But the thing that does irk me is when people are like, oh, y'all niggas be trying to act like you from the UK. Y'all niggas took the UK sauce. Why you always got it? Y'all niggas in Canada could never be original. Y'all got to talk like UK drill rap or UK roadmans. And I'm like, like, have you guys not watched enough pieces of content to realize that we are one and the same when it comes to immigration and demographics and different things like that? The same things that we quote unquote complain about with the disproportionate immigration over here in Canada is the same shit that they're arguing about and complaining about over there in the UK, right? The accents are coming from Jamaican immigrants who migrated. You know what? Let me just pull up the clip before I get into a whole freaking rant, because shit. This shit be sending me into rants, fam. Suta keeps it solid. Let me go straight to their page so we can get a better view. Okay. GME turned the tables around on Fantano. Fantano was attempting to provoke him into agreeing that Drake appropriates UK culture. However, GME instead educated Fantano, stating that Canada has more in common with the UK than the US of A.
Ross Clark, bare times, I say, flip it, you know what I mean? Like, there's bare things I say that is just, it's just UK slang. It's taken from Jamaica, but you know what I mean? But it's just me being me. And I think if he wasn't the world's most famous artist, it wouldn't matter. Like Trey Mission, another artist from Canada, who can use as much UK slang as he wants. especially in Canada where we have nearly the same influences, whether it
Salute to Trey Mission.
is patois, whether it is, you know what I mean? We're so similar regardless of music anyway. You know what I mean? We're more similar than US. We're more similar than Pop Smoke and UK, you know what I mean? Like, so I think he just likes it, but because he's Drake, it's a big deal because he's Drake.
Let me see if I can find the full context here, because I want to hear Fantano's question. I want to hear Fantano's snooty, how he probably spoke down on Drake first. Fantano, JME. Maybe we could find it on YouTube. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh. I haven't gone to a Fantano interview in a long time. Most replayed is probably the part that we're looking for.
To bring it back to grime as a topic and sort of this project as almost like your own personal blueprint for that.
Yeah.
You know, obviously from the statements you made earlier, you're not a gatekeeper. You're not trying to tell other people what to do or how they need to define the genre for themselves. But, you know, just from your own perspective as somebody who's been, you know, involved in the scene for as long as you have, like, where currently do you see the style in its evolution again after a few decades and you know, at this point where again, you know, you're coming up with your own blueprint for it. You know, we've moved past the point where the greats of the genre have been defined. You came through shortly after in your own way, and sort of like where do you see currently right now the style moving sonically and even artistically in terms of the, you know, new generation of people who may be picking it up?
How I see it is, like I was making the music I'm making right now, I was making it before any names were banded around. So there was no name. Like it was UK garage, house and garage, jungle, drum and bass.
It's right here.
Like Trey Mission, another artist from
it's right here. It's right here. Hold on. I had to go through the transcript. Trey Mission's fire, fam.
In terms of crossovers and collaborations, are there ever any like roadblocks that you end up hitting because, you know, you yourself have sort of decided to, you know, maintain very admirably the independent route, you know, sort of this whole.
Or get into a show and it's police have locked it off and I'm because I'm coming to never able to other artists link. They come at me and with the situation. So I kind of like cheat because I so
it's pretty sort of going back to that same topic but with a slightly different angle. What's your take on someone like Drake when he hops on a track like War or a song with Heady One, and when he does a verse, he's sort of like as this person phrases it, they say British. I'm not mocking, that's how they typed it. You know, uses sort of British kind of a little bit of an accent, a little bit of a flow, some of the lingo as well. It's not the same thing as like what a Pop Smoke does. You know what I mean? It's like he's on a UK drill beat, but he's doing his own thing. Like he sounds like he's heavily influenced by 50 Cent. You know, he's got his own kind of vocal style, but Drake sort of embodies the voice, the lingo, the delivery. Like to you, is that kind of a different thing? Is that a step in the wrong direction, or does it not really matter because he is kind of tributing the style directly by collaborating with artists who are from that scene?
That is a loaded question. If I have not heard a loaded question in a long time, bro. Let's unpack that one, GME.
It's a weird one because without the internet, without people coercing, like making me think a certain way, the first thing I just think is he likes it. The same way in the UK music, a lot of us are like, a lot of the UK artists are African, but they will put on a Jamaican twang on certain words because it's our slang that we have in the UK. You know what I mean? It's taken from Jamaica. So you will see an African artist say something that is just Jamaican. Even me, I say Ross Clark bare times. I say flip it. You know what I mean?
He just said bare times. Just him just saying bare, B-A-R-E, is the Jamaican influence that's happened in Jamaica from back in the 70s and early 80s. So it's not even his fault. He can't even help it. Neither can I. It's just a Toronto thing, fam.
I think I say
Crody, all that other stuff, that's new shit. Okay, that you guys try to make fun of us with, yo, crow this. That's this new shit. Yeah, y'all can laugh, joke, kid all you want, but when you try to say that we're appropriating UK culture, shut the fuck up.
Say something that is just Jamaican. Even me, I say Ross Clark bare times. I say flip it. You know what I mean? Like there's bare things I say that is just it's just UK slang that's taken from Jamaica, but you know what I mean? But it's just me being me. And I think if he wasn't the world's most famous artist, it wouldn't matter. Like Trey Mission, another artist from Canada, who can use as much UK slang as he wants, especially in Canada where we have nearly the same influences, whether it is patois, whether it is, you know what I mean? We're so similar regardless of music anyway. You know what I mean? We're more similar than US. We're more similar than Pop Smoke and UK. You know what I mean? Like,
sorry.
So I think he just likes it, but because he's Drake, it's a big deal. Because he's Drake. You know
No.
But he just
because this beanhead motherfucker over here hates Drake, he was waiting for GME to be like, yeah, I hate when Drake does that, man. He ain't even from London. Why is he even talking like the man them? Because, you know, the man them over there in UK and the man them over here, the only difference that we have is our accent. The slang, the same. Accent, obviously different.
Something he likes, he does it. Full stop. Not even on music. I remember so I think he just likes it, but because he's Drake, it's a big deal. Because he's Drake. You know what I'm saying? But it's something he likes, he does it. Full stop.
Full stop, nigga.
Not even on music. I remember someone sent me a video once. But even the Trust Me Daddy things kept used for Shutdown. And then one time it was like something like, man don't care about all that, yeah? On a video. Someone's like, oh my God. But it's just, he likes it. So he says it.
You see what he just said right there? Yeah? Man don't like that. Yeah? Okay, so we'll say the same thing. Man don't like that. Okay, we'll start our sentence with man's don't or man's this, right? But the yeah, that's all UK. You don't hear Toronto niggas like, yo, I have to go to the store, yeah? You know, let me take the lift over. Let me take the lift to my friend's flat, yeah? No, that's their shit. You don't hear us talking like that. So then when you guys are like, oh, yo, why is Drake appropriating the culture? Yo, why are you Toronto mans can't even get your own slang? We don't say half of the shit that they say over there. But the shit that we do say, like when it's like, yo, wallahi, bro, we really need, I'm got you. Wallahi, I got you, brother. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Guess what? They say the same thing over there because they had a heavy influx of Somali immigrants that came there in the 2000s as well. Wow. Newsflash. The only difference between us, the UK, and America is that I feel that we are more accepting of taking these cultures and then putting them into our slang, right? So because of the Jamaican influence that came down to Toronto and the Somali influence that also came down to Toronto, which, you know, a lot of the words are Arabic words and stuff like that, we use that in our everyday slang. Where like in America, it's like get down or lay down. We ain't taking none of y'all shit from whatever your tether ass country. You use our slang. You talk like an American when you get here, or like go to Canada or something. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry if like a lot of us use Jamaican slang and shit like that. It's just the way it is over here. Right, hold on. Polaroid pill. It's all a deviation, a derivative of patois and some Arabic phrases. Yes, but like if you live in New York City, and yes, in New York now they're starting to say, I see the streamers like, yo, wallahi, bro. So now they're starting to adopt people's slangs from other countries into the new Gen Z slang. Cool. I'm glad that we've been able to finally get past America's nose of we're the only person that creates the cool and creates slang across the world, right? And then anybody else who has their own little slang, oh, you guys are corny. Oh, that Crody shit is corny. Yes, and I'm not even gonna act like over here in Toronto or Canada, we don't appropriate American slang. We've been doing it forever. The whole world does it. But we mix it all together, and then you get Toronto man and you get UK mans. That's just how it is. It's not no gotcha from Fantano over here. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Niggas not gonna diss Drake.
And it becomes a big thing because he's Drake. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I don't look at that. I look at the artistry. So on his track with Heady One, I was listening to it and I was thinking the whole way through, this is sick. Like, I can't believe that he understands. You know what I mean? Like, in my head, I think, I can't believe he understands what's going on. Like, the way he's flowing, then he flipped it from a drill flow to a grime flow. Like, something like Temper T will say something like, don't know, we got the shotgun there. Don't know, done there. Or Skepta would say, God forgive me if I bust my nine. God forgive me if I bust my nine. I don't want to get locked up like Shine. Whatever. I'm whispering because baby's sleeping. But yeah, Drake said, don't let me have to pass my rifle. Something. Don't let me have to ride by high schools. Don't let me have to side by side you. I'm thinking, this is mad. Like, in my opinion, all I'm thinking is this is cold. But then when I come up and go online, people are saying, why are you using this? Oh, why do you go?
No. Hold on. GME's like, yo, this is mud. This is code, right? And salute to you, brother. I'm not making fun of your accent. I'm doing a little mimic, you know? This is mud. This is code. Look at the way that the man's flowing on the beat, right? I can't believe he understands how the man them do, right? Fantano, what's Drake doing over there appropriating that UK slang? I'm going to have to give it a light. I think I'm going to have to give it a light 1. While everybody else in the world is like, yo, that shit is fire. Fantano's at home. Don't like that shit over there. Don't like that shit over there. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a light 1.5. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, listen, salute to him because he's made his millions of dollars being a music reviewer, and he's pretty much one of the only people who just reviews music, even though now he's kind of like in this the commentary sphere. But you're biased as fuck. We can't just take your word as I'm just listening to all of this music objectively, blah, 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 blah. You hate who you hate, and you always listen to them with hater ears.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, am I wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on, but then I just think maybe it's just the internet. Maybe it's just like, what's it called? Crowd flock mentality. Someone says like, you think, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think it's like cool to shit on Drake. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an honest person. I think he's just a Canadian artist who gets the vibe. Before he was world famous Drake, he was already listening to flipping Craig David, Shola Amma, Dizzy Rascal. He knew about the UK music. He was already on it. This is what he likes. But yeah, I just think that because he's the biggest artist.
Yo, hold on. I don't mean to keep on stopping the video. I don't think Fantano expected this. He's like, nigga, this is supposed to be the segment where we shit on Drake. Shut up. You keep on bigging him up and bringing up good points. I only gave him a light 2.
In the world, he is not allowed to like the music and try and be part of the music because no, you're biggest artist, you're Drake. You need to do this. You came out doing this R&B.
I'm surprised the stream didn't stop. Oh shit! The reception. I can't hear you. The reception's not working right now. Oh shit! Stream ended. We lost them. We lost GME.
Hip hop stick. You know what I mean? That's what I think. I think it will happen if it was anyone. I reckon if it was, and no, it won't because doesn't Nicki Minaj put on like a British accent sometimes? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry, he don't like her
she'll
neither.
do a British accent in her character because she, like in a lot of
that's the way her character.
She'd have different characters in her stuff.
Yeah, I get you. I don't know, man. I think it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. It's
don't worry, GME. I'll say it for you. I think you're a motherfucking hater, Fantano. You expected GME to get in here and be like, yeah, I hate when Drake does that too. He's so fucking annoying when he keeps on mimicking our accent from the UK. Man uses bare slangs that we use. But no, he said, yeah, our slangs are kind of the same, bro. And Drake actually understands our music. And that last song that I heard from Drake, the one with Heady One, yo, he killed that shit. Don't you agree? Look at his face. Look at his face. Honesty. The face of honesty.
People thinking, he needs to pay homage. He's making this big, but it's really this guy's flow. And then some people are saying,
don't worry about the fact that he helped to blow up Central C and really push him to the mainstream and put him on mad stages. Oh, don't worry about that Skepta features or the Skepta full song that's on More Life that no other man is even on the song. It's just Skepta by himself just going crazy. You know what I mean? Don't even worry about none of that. He's a culture vulture, okay? Fantano's here to tell you guys. You know, but the guy who's actually in the UK had to school him.
He should stick to this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But in my opinion, I just think he likes it. He ain't going to do it if he don't like it. It's not like he sees something that he thinks is big and he thinks, I need to do this to stay big. He's Drake, bro. He don't need to do nothing.
No, it's absolutely true. I mean, it's like I think he
genuinely likes something. He will see something, hear something.
It's absolutely true. You're a bitch ass nigga, bro. It's actually true. I don't mean to be disrespectful, me calling you all kind of out of your name and shit like that, but that's some bitch assery behavior right there. It's actually true. Brother, do you watch your own videos? Do you just say whatever you say on the video, let your editor do the work, and you never listen back to the words that come out of your own mouth? Now, oh yes, this is true? Shut up, my nigga.
He's ears to the ground.
I mean, it's like I
to stay big. He's Drake, bro. He don't need to do nothing.
No, that's absolutely true. I mean,
no, not this is true. It's absolutely true. Brother, you just went against about 50 of your own videos by saying it's absolutely true. This is the fakeness, the face of fakeness. Just because you're sitting in front of this artist, yo, just say, yo, no, I don't agree with that. I think he's a culture vulture. I think he's been appropriating your culture for years, and I gave him light ones because of it.
Like
I think he genuinely likes something. He will see something, hear something. He's ears to the ground. He's got people around him showing him music. He listens to music every day. He hears new artists. He follows people that I don't even know. I want to hear this rapper. He follows this rapper. He likes his music, whatever. He's playing. That's his vibe. Then he will just do it on a track, and people will be like, "No, you can't do that." I think he feeds off it. You know, I think he does it on purpose.
It's kind of a mix. I mean, I know myself, I've been critical of his tracks that go in that direction. However, I would never question whether or not he actually enjoys it. Like, you know, when he was, doing crossover stuff with Skepta, for example, like culturally at that time and business wise, just in terms of his bottom line, there's like nothing making him do that. Like clearly he's into the sound. Clearly he's into the music. Clearly he sees something legitimate in it that he wants to.
Yeah, he sees the similarities. He's like, y'all just like us over there in the UK. We are kindred spirits. Us and the UK man them, the UK roadmans, wagwan. Y'all, we don't even need to put some subtitles on the bottom of the screen. Yo, UK, the 3% of the demographic that are the people who watch this, all right? Yo, man them in the UK, wagwan. All right, yo, all the spillers over there in the UK. Well, actually, I'm not gonna salute the spillers. Yo, spillers, stay in jail, okay? But y'all know what I'm talking about. Wagwan, roadmans, wagwan, street niggas. All right, you know how to ting their set, Regin. All right, don't worry, we don't need to put no subtitles on the screen. They understand what I said.
Embody in some way, I think, your opinion's coming from a place and, it's a legitimate place. It's a place of just observing and appreciating the technical artistry of it, where most people, because they're not artists and they're not making music themselves, they're going to critique it.
Big up the man them.
From just the optics angle of it. Like, does it look good for a guy who is the most famous artist in the world and a Canadian artist to be just kind of like borrowing these lingos and flows when people just sort of perceive it as like, oh, you're disconnected from this. You don't own this. You're not a part of this. Like, why are you involving yourself? However, as you said earlier, if it's a paying homage thing, like he's done that, it's like he's clearly
No, stupid. Maybe, you know what? It's a pre-recording. I'm talking to him like we're live. Dummy, he's not paying homage. That's just how we talk over here. If he talks to you because Drake knows how to code switch, he's not going to be like, yo, Fantano, go on, Brethren. You good, fam? You good? He's not going to talk to you like that. He's going to talk to you in the language that you understand. But if he's talking to me, he's going to be like, yo, mans are fried. You're smoking K2. Oh, what a UK man appropriator. No. He's literally speaking how Toronto niggas speak. Go walk down the street in Scarborough. They speak exactly the same way, my nigga. A bunch of UK road man appropriators, right? Thank you, Fantano.
Collaborated
again, the Americans teaching us how we are.
Pointed to overtly like what's been going on in the UK scene for a little bit now. You know, it's not like he's just taking the sound and not collaborating with any drill artists, any UK artists, and saying, you know, fuck them. I'm not going to acknowledge them. I'm not going to mention them. I'm not going to name them. He's done, I guess, as far as you could expect in terms of just like letting people know where it's coming from.
Yeah. I think now you're making me think about it. He does it all on purpose, bro. He does it all on purpose.
To piss you off.
He does it on purpose. He knows because like if he's got his ear to the ground so much that he finds these new artists, finds these new flows, finds these new exciting things, he's got his ear to the ground. He must know that he's also people are saying what they're saying, and he does it again and again and again. And it's with UK, it's with dancehall, it's with everywhere out of America. You know what I mean? Because he can do it in America, it's fine. He can go and meet some down south rapper in America. He did. Remember, he's doing different flows. He did it. Remember, he did the Migos flow as well. He done it before, and it's like
and anytime he's borrowing a flow or an idea or a style from someplace, it always generates controversy.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what it is.
I think he knows. Listen, he's seen scenes popping off in the UK. Everybody thinks, yeah, you know what? He likes it. I'm gonna do it. He knows. He does it on purpose. So whoever asked that question, Drake made.
Could never Ray Tay on the ones and twos, right? The Ray Tay. I know UK mans are saying that. I don't even have to guess. Yo, Ray Tay. Can we use Ray Tay in a sentence? Yo, Toronto, we're so fucking cooked still. Our slang is... Like, I fuck with it, right? I use it, obviously. I can't even help it, fam. It's not even like I just put on Toronto slang. I'm just here, fam. But, like, just some of the shit that we say, fam, I guess from the outside, it is kind of funny still. If you don't understand shit and you're just looking from the outside, you're from Wisconsin or something, you'd be like, what the fuck are you guys saying for real? Like, yo, more times I was with this girl, you know, and then Ray Tay went back to her crib. You're like, what? What? Say words, nigga. I said words. I was with the shawty, you know. I was talking to her like, yo, walk on, like, yo, we was feeling the vibe, but then Ray Tay, we're back at the yard, getting, you know, just getting a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, man. I had to dip from Queen Street. Sorry. Yeah. You know, when you left the spot, Ray Tay went back to the crib and got the wazzles. All right, let's put it all together in a sentence. Just so you could understand the Ray Tay. You understand? So, you know, I was in the spot. Yo, shit was getting crazy in there. I'm there whining on this shotty. And then 2 twos. The vibes are there. And then Ray Tay, you know, we're like back at the crib quick, ski veteran. Getting she was giving me the crazy wazzles. Do you guys understand? Do you need subtitles? All right. Anybody who's watching it from America, you could just click the CC, the closed caption, and put that on the bottom of the screen. Rewind. We're not going to explain to you what I just said. Okay? Figure it out on your own. Let me finish this video. I'm stupid.
Drake's trolling you. He made you ask that question.
For sure. And it's also in the way that he sort of markets and pushes his tracks out there as well. Because, when Tootsie Slide came out, the big conversation around that was like, oh, he's doing a TikTok track. He wants people to be dancing to this on TikTok. He wants it to be a TikTok thing, a viral TikTok thing. And, again, it's all in sort of like the marketing and the push and the angle of it or the style of it. Whenever he's doing something different or trying to adopt something or put his own presence into some new wave, new sound, new something, like you said, it generates conversation, it generates controversy.
Yeah, he's doing it on purpose. I didn't even think about none of this till just now.
Even his chat, I'm there reading his chat right now. Even his chat is hateful. They're just like, culture vulture, he stole everything. We hate him.
I didn't know about the Tootsie Slide TikTok thing, nothing. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right, well, dude, you've been a great conversation, a great interview.
Fuck Drake. We all give him a light too. Like, yo, this guy's chat is just reinforcing all of his points, fam. This guy has an echo chamber over there. Listen, man, I just wanted to put that on the table right there. We are not appropriating, okay? I will repeat. We are not appropriating UK slang, all right? Again, salute to the man them. Okay, for the people in the UK, listen, tutus, I'm going to be over there just now, all right? No subtitles. Salute to the UK man them and the gal them. I think I'm going to move on. I want to get into this Flakko. Oh, you know what? Let's do a quick Tory Lanez review. Un momento. Let's go check on Tory Lanez real quick before I get into this Flakko shit. Because I think I started up some mess over in Flakko's world. Or I put him on to some mess that was already happening. Tory Lanez. Let's go check on Tory Lanez. He just dropped a new... Lord Jesus, can't have that on the screen, fam. He dropped a new album. Okay. There's 2 different discs on it. There's a rap side and there's a R&B side. Okay, this is all going to get cut out of the replay.
23,000 the trick on the tricky bitch. I need that shit out of safe. In the glass walls everywhere. I'm on some big time and I'm cutting a big diamonds. She's in my
We love hip hop. We love hip hop.
Hold on. There's a video right now. Tonight's Spike, directed by Spike and Dread, or Spike and Red. No, Spike and Red. I think this is the song that has Hollywood Souls. Big salute to Hollywood Souls. That's his brother. Stop it. I gotta stop it. I want to see that video. Okay. Again, this is this whole segment for the people who are watching the replay later on when I'm done with this live. This is the whole segment that gets chopped out. All right. YouTube Studios is gonna make me chop all of this shit out, but I gotta get to it, fam. I gotta see this shit, fam. Salute to Tory Lanez. Free him. This is the hardest working man in the game and behind bars. Holy shit, man. Man can't drop music, eh? There's no music video for that yet? I want to see the full video, fam. That shit look crazy. Let me just hear one tune, okay? One tune, and then we'll move on. But listen, the album's out. There's no way that I'm not going to show love to Tory Lanez with a new album out. Fuck that. This shit sounds... That's, I guess, obviously the R&B shit. Some shit to go and get, the Wazzles from the Shotty. Scarborough to Dubai. What the fuck? No, I want to hear some rap. I want to hear some rap. I want to hear some of the rap side. And then we'll move on to the next story. All right, it's a music network, right? Oh, I want to hear some of that Rick Ross too. Yeah, this is the one I think that we heard. What? With who? You're pulling up for Gurpreet, Nav, and all of them, and all of no. I'm not gonna say the word. That's a derogatory term, but holy Toronto, stand up.
We love hip hop.
Woo! I need to go take this in on my own time. Dean and AB, SGA. This shit is yo. Jalen Brunson. Okay, one more, and then we're moving on. One more. Una más.
Bullshit. Facing 22 years, I said, nigga, no fair. I'ma keep it cool, cause I ain't do shit. I be killing fuck coming every year. I put big boys at me everywhere. In the plush town with a bad bitch, cars in the glass walls everywhere.
Woof. 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 Holy, that's how you feel, Tori? Let's do it to Fargo, man, like Tori. Okay. I'm gonna, you know what? Download, save to library. All right, let's throw some. What do we just listen to? Jalen Brunson. Bang, like on that. And I'm gonna listen to the rest of this on my own time. You know what? We'll bring it up on the podcast tomorrow. I'm gonna listen to it tonight. All right. Salute to Tory Lanez. I need to get into this Flakko stuff. This is kind of off the beaten path right now from the hip hop shit because I kind of gotten or put Flakko on to the fact that he's in a war, a Pan-African war that's been happening between him and another creator by the name of Oshay Duke Jackson. Now, quick fast before I get into the segment, one in the chat if you guys know who Oshay Duke Jackson is, if you watched any of his videos, two in the chat if you have no idea who the fuck I'm talking about. All right, please let me know. All right, Oshay Duke Jackson. Back at it again. All right, y'all know who I'm talking about? Stop this, Old John Crow about 3. You know who I'm talking about. It's your boy Oshay Duke Jackson. Back at it again. You know what I'll do? I'm going to just play one of the videos. And then maybe you guys can, I'll give you a little refresher. All right. Let's pull up Oshay Duke Jackson's, one of his videos. This is his channel right here. He's got 499,000 subscribers. He's not no small YouTuber. He's a big YouTuber. And he's also helped a lot of other YouTubers in the game. He's assisted them with game behind the scenes to help them grow their channels. And I ain't got no beef with him. Okay, so Oshay, because he's terminally online like all of us are. All of us content creators. So I'm sure he's going to see this. I'm sure he's seen the segment earlier with Flakko that I'm going to play in a minute. Right? But he's been killing Flakko. Right? Let's unite. Look at his thumb right here. When Africans cause division amongst Black Americans. Why Africans really hate the word tether. Holy fuck. Is that it? Flakko slimed him? I don't know about sliming him. Hold on, let me play a little bit of it.
When discussing delineation politics as it relates
Hold
to...
on. Yo, Flakko. Black Easy. Look at this one. What Poetik Flakko said about Black Americans is plain evil. And the thumbnail is insane. They got him looking like Fat Albert on the thumbnail. They got Martin Luther King Jr. looking at him crazy. Yo, Oshay, what the fuck is happening out here, my nigga? Holy shit. And am I allowed to say, my nigga, I'm Canadian? Okay, so I know people are they get very touchy when it comes to certain things like, oh, you ain't allowed to say nigga. You ain't black. Right? And then I look at my skin and I'm like, I'm not? And they're like, no, you ain't black. And I'm like, all right, y'all got it.
The black diaspora, there are certain individuals historically that have been called divisive. Number one, Yvette Carnell. She's always been called divisive with regards to her commentary regarding other groups. After that, we would hear Tariq Nasheed with the same label. In the last 2 to 3 years, with some of my critiques of what's going on in Africa, I've been considered a person that has been called divisive. I'm not unifying blacks or Africans, and that is the problem, because we all have one oppressor. In fact, Poetik Flakko, can you help me out here?
I do believe that a better use of our time will be figuring out how to unite against our oppressor, opposed to figuring out how to tear down each other.
He's right, you know.
That's right. It's better to figure out
He's right, you know.
A better use of our time to unite against our oppressor instead of figuring out how to tear each other down, right? This will be important because this is what Poetik Flakko really feels. His personal brand is about unifying blacks, right? Huh? Rewind! In 2021, Poetik Flakko was not a big-time YouTuber. He was more or less a troll. He would kind of go around starting trouble here and there, kind of being like a prankster style of YouTuber. But his talent would catch the eye of somebody who was already solidified in the game. And that person was Adam22. If you know Adam22, he is a Caucasian man who owns a particular platform called No Jumper. Now, if Poetik Flakko was really concerned about uniting against a common oppressor and not dividing amongst each other, well, the question is, would he have accepted the job at No Jumper?
Huh? I mean, would he have, try to make some money and, feed himself and his fam and stuff like that and get an opportunity to catapult his own platform? What an idiot. Culture vulture.
No Jumper is not a platform about uniting blacks. Instead, No Jumper does the opposite. No Jumper is a platform that causes way more division, especially amongst gangs and rivals of gangs all the time. I mean, I can remember the young man YBC Dole on No Jumper.
You know what? I'm not even going to play this video because Flakko actually played this video in his shit. I just want to see one more thing before we get to the Flakko video. I got to see what's going on in this thumbnail right here. 2 more things. And salute to Oshay.
A lot of brothers and sisters have called my commentary divisive, especially when it relates to the black world or relate to Africa.
This one is from 10 hours ago. Mind you, there's probably another one uploading that you might hear your boy Friday Ricky Tread in.
And I find that very, very interesting because when I moved here onto the continent, I've been coming here since 2017. I think I've been one of the main black Americans in East Africa, if not the most positive about Africa. And then do the same thing while causing division. This is interesting when it comes to Poetik Flakko because he doesn't like this so-called division. Once you deal with, the Tariq Nasheeds and the hashtag FBAs, and that is fine. Because with Poetik Flakko, he typically always says,
I do believe that a better use of our time will be figuring out how to unite against our oppressor, opposed to figuring out how to tear down each other.
That's interesting. We ought to focus on the oppressor versus tearing down each other. Well, there is a YouTube channel by the name of Point and Shoot. And again, I used to see this guy before, but never really focused on the videos. Again, the reason why is because I know everybody can make mistakes in the past and content creators grow. I mean, I've said stupid ass things too, but this person is like, I don't know what you want to say is he's obsessed with Poetik Flakko or Poetik Flakko's done a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I just never used to pay attention to Poetik Flakko until about 2 months ago. That's when I really started paying attention to him after he lied to me. I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't really pay attention to him that much. I would just watch a video here and there, and guys would be on my comment section saying, hey, he said all these things in the past. So I said, okay, well, is he saying these things now, right? So then I saw some interesting stuff about Poetik Flakko. that made me say,
if you don't know, man, Mo 3 was shot on the highway, and his alleged killer was Cantrell Delano. Right, that's the name of it, if I ever heard one. That was born for crime, man.
And then there was this.
Somebody mama raised 4 hooligans, gang members who are no good for our community.
But why she had to raise them that way? They probably turned out that way.
Listen, if you birthed 4 who is gang banging and killing people, why the do you deserve to live in a peaceful environment? Right? You raised them, right? Like,
so let's do.
What's the problem?
With the first thing, this first name born to be a criminal. I mean, that's interesting because we can look at Liberia. We can see what happened to them after their civil war, the multitude of murders.
Okay, so basically he's been getting at Flakko is what the premise of this is over here. So let's go back through my history to the video that I was playing earlier in this live stream. And this is from this, and it said, did this No Jumper employee conspire to kill Drakeo the ruler? All right, this is a live stream that he did earlier today. He was taking phone calls.
That's all I thought. But let's put that to the side. That's just a quick one.
And I jumped in and I got on the phone call. And here's what happened.
Because I'm not trying to take much of your time, and I know you got callers.
Of course, take your time.
What are you going to do about Oshay, bro? You've been getting at you, fam. I've watched both of y'all channels, and Oshay's been on his 4th, 5th video on me now, bro.
What have he said?
The tether word has been flying around.
Damn.
Scammer. He went and found, and I'm not going to mention the next guy's video, but he went and looked up one of his videos and then started basically extrapolating and repeating those points in his videos. So,
damn.
I never really heard you say, listen, and I know he mentioned in his video that you said certain things about him and whatever.
Wait, what'd I say?
This is why the title was I snitched to Poetik Flakko.
Wait. I just called him out for having the same type of talking points as Tariq Nasheed. And from there, he just been low-key going nuclear.
Okay, well, here, so
you don't sound like you're aware of this, brother.
Yeah, bro, listen, bro, like, I'll be real, bro. Yo, bro, so many people make like videos about me like every day that, like, I guess like you feel me, like I wish I knew more about like what's going on to kind of like combat and you feel me and like go back and forth. But you feel me? Yeah, I guess I'm not like too tapped in. So like when you say like what are you gonna do about him? What do you mean?
Like why do you think that he's so angry?
Bro, I'll be real. Bro, listen, bro. There's people who make videos about me and every day. I honestly don't know. Like, I would have to watch the videos to figure out what I guess the issues is. Like, you feel me?
Don't worry, we'll get to watching the videos.
I mean, right? Like, have he told you what the issues was?
I have never spoken to him in my life.
Not like in the actual video. Like, have he said like what the issue was? Because I haven't seen it.
It's just based off of the one time.
Hold on, before I start to get to my snitching. All right, Looney's like on the phone, like infam. I'm sorry. I'm the purveyor of stirring up shit. I'm sorry. Yes, I stirred up some shit. You know, I didn't stir up some shit. I stirred up some shit. I'll take accountability for that. But for the amount of videos that Oshay got on this nigga, I'm like, you're not aware of this, my nigga? For real? I'm sorry, gang. I'm a mixed up piece of shit. Oh, man.
Because I haven't seen it.
Well, go watch it.
It's just based off of the one time that you called him out, and it's become about 5 videos. I feel like I'm snitching. but I just surprised you didn't see them.
And when when have I called him out?
That's what I'm saying. He even played the part where he was like, yo, this is what he said. And I'm like, it's not that bad, bro. It's not like he went on some ether on some ether run or started running to hit him up.
Wait though. Wait. Slow down for a second, okay? So when you say he played the part, what part are you talking about? Like what's the part?
You say he played from one of your videos where I called him out. You had said at one point it was kind of a sub where you were like, somebody said something about me on a video who I really look up to, but I'm not going to say nothing about it. And then you left it there. And then I guess you doubled back on another video and then you finally mentioned his name.
I ain't shit. I think we've established this by now. I ain't shit. What was the video I was looking at? You know what? He's probably has what they call, we have a AP tester. So this was probably the same video that I was talking about. Wait, this one here. Why Africans cause divisions amongst Black Americans. All right? But yeah.
I don't think
you make a lot of videos, so I don't know if you even remember that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said an Oshay's name in a video. Nah, bro. Oshay, and oh my god, yo, I think I met Oshay we got connected 2023 or 4, and he gave me like some game and on YouTube, right? And you feel me? And from my perspective, like him giving me game, you feel me? Like that's like as far as I've gone, you feel me? In terms of like in saluting. I think
this is the same conversation I had with Whack 100. No, way different.
What you're referring to when you say he says something about me, I think the video that like you're referring to was, bro, I don't know, was this a video that I reacted to? Was it a Chud video? No. It was a video where I reacted to Godfrey, right? It was the Godfrey video, and I think it was David Oyolu. And what I said was, I think David Oyolu, he was having a tough time receiving fair criticism, right? Because, when people, like who are, I guess, Africans or like immigrants, when they receive fair criticism, which I think is fair, like, hey, listen, man, we have a problem with people who are, who aren't born in America playing Martin Luther King Jr. because he's like a sacred role to us. I felt like that was a fair critique, and right, and like I felt like he didn't receive that critique because from his perspective, he felt like it was coming from like Tariq Nasheed and people who support Tariq Nasheed. And then I think I sidetracked and said, I think that week Oshay dropped a video. And when Oshay dropped the video that week, I think he dropped that video and on me, he dropped that video on me, and where I talked about how me and
that movie was trash. The Selma movie, I never saw it. I heard about it. Wasn't it like critically acclaimed?
Tariq was cool, and then I stopped being cool with Tariq, right? Like, and once Tariq starts saying things like,
listen,
like kids born in Liberia are born musty, and things of that sort, right.
So listen, this right here, even though it is a Flakko segment and this is Flakko versus Oshay Duke Jackson, there is a bigger conversation that's happening right here. All right. And this is a conversation that I can relate to, as well as being the Canadian Black man over here in Canada who comments on a lot of Black American topics. A lot of people in America is like, y'all are tethers. We ain't feeling y'all. This is a bigger conversation than a war, quote unquote, war between Flakko and Oshay Duke Jackson. This is more of Pan-Africanism versus FBA, ADOS culture. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I'm not saying that as all Black American cultures. I'm talking about, or Black American culture, I'm talking about those people who claim those different sets, I guess, if you want to, just for lack of a better term, and say, you know what, you can't be included in anything that we do because you're not FBA. You can't comment on anything that we got going on over here because you're not ADOS. It's a conversation that's been happening forever. And on YouTube, holy shit, it becomes one of the most divisive conversations that can be had. So, listen, and salute to you, Looney. I know you don't fuck with Flakko, but like I said, this conversation is beyond Flakko and Oshay. This conversation is like the never-ending convo that I see happening. And for somebody who moves around in American spaces, I feel like I get looked at sideways sometimes because it's like, all right, you know, your opinion's cool, but in the end of the day, you Canadian, so you just don't understand. And then when you add the layers, Canadian, African, and Caribbean, you're clueless to what we got going on over here.
And him saying that there's nothing positive about Liberian culture at all. So once Tariq Nasheed said those things,
and listen, before I continue the video, and I'm gonna let the video play from here. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a divisive conversation because then we stop listening to each other, right? And then the conversation stops being had, whatever the conversation is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not listening to each other. We're not willing to learn about each other. I feel like maybe the people who immigrate to North America or to America itself, the USA, they're more willing to learn about the landscape, but vice versa don't be happening. It's like, whatever, fuck out of here. You a tether.
I kind of say, yeah, I can no longer support Tariq Nasheed. I think he's a bigot. I'm cool off of him, right? And I think Oshay, which is somebody who, and I respected, and he did like a reaction to that and essentially said that Tariq Nasheed is above critique, that nobody should like criticize him, which I just thought was, you know, feeling like no man is like above critique. So then in my David Owolu video, that's when I said, yo, I was disappointed that Tariq Nasheed would support somebody with these stances. And then I said to Tariq Nasheed, like, call for, I think, the boycott of African businesses or things of that sort. Right. So that's what I said. Like, I was disappointed that he took the side of Tariq Nasheed in that dispute instead of just calling it fair and down the line, especially after like Tariq Nasheed have said all these terrible things about Africans, you feel me? Like the boycott of the braiding shops and the babies born in Liberia is musty and this, and this. So that's what I said. So what about...
Yo, those are crazy things to say about people, fam. Just because you might not like their views and, you know, listen, don't get it twisted. There's Africans here and in America that talk bad about the people over in America and over here. Like, talk down on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the people over here are stupid. We came here and our education's better, blah, 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 blah. So it doesn't make it right at the same time to say, you know what, we're boycotting all businesses and da-da-da-da, because not everybody feels the same way. All right? And listen, this is not going to help the homie Looney over here. They feel the same about academics. You a tether, where you came from Jamaica. Ain't you from Jamaica? Yo, should we call ICE on you? What? Because the nigga like Drake? It gets like that. It becomes beyond, oh, we just don't like your opinions on whatever topic that we're talking about. It becomes, oh, the reason that your opinion is that way is because you're a fucking tether.
That did he say, did he have a problem with? And
this is what I'm saying. What you just explained articulately, I don't see anything wrong with it. This nigga's on his 5th video, bro. Once you're done whatever you got to do today, and you got to spend some time, just go on his channel and just go. So
I'm going to go forward a bit because he does actually go to the channel. And listen, I was just calling in just to put him on and be like, all right, I got one more question. I asked him about No Jumper, and I was like, I was going to be like, yo, peace, I'm off this. And he was like, wait. I want to see something. and then he went into a wormhole. Pause.
Flakko will have a hard time getting around is if he fits the actual definition without slurs of the compartmentalization of the phrase tether. The question is, will he actually fit what Tariq Nasheed or others have alleged against people like him and the remainder of his group? It is important to understand that Tariq Nasheed and other people in the hashtag FBA community have blatantly said that not everybody is a tether. It is a behavior. Somebody has to do something to fit.
Listen, that's why I was showing you guys in the beginning of the stream. What is that, 236 right there? Let me just remember that, 236. That's why I was showing you guys in the beginning of the stream. It's all this. He's just chilling. He went into a little no jumper talk. Okay, he reacted to some no jumper shit. He was just taking calls from people. They're like, yo, Flakko, I love you.
Back to, before we get back to what we're doing, okay? Trolls better fall in line or get fried. You holding it even while live streaming.
Right. Having a good old time.
Content creators, I'll go back and forth. So I'm not addressing beef content, right? I think beef content is absolute nonsense. So,
he was chilling. Then here comes Ricky with the bullshit. Bro,
I can't get through it. You feel me, bro? I'm like 2 minutes in, bro. For me, bro. It's like, bro. You feel me? Right? It's like he's not getting to the point. You feel me? No,
you're not watching the right video, Flakko. That's one of them. That's 5 days ago.
All right, cool. Send me the video that you want me to watch, man. Feel me?
It's in your DM on your Instagram. But between 5 days and where we are today,
wait though. I see like this one right now where he has my me in the dashiki and says Dustyville, North Dakota.
Yes.
Wait, Paul, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I gotta watch this real quick. Wait. Sorry. Here. Wait.
There are certain individuals historically that have been called divisive. Number one, Yvette Carnell. She's always been called divisive with regards to her commentary regarding other groups. After that, we would hear Tariq Nasheed with the same label. In the last 2 to 3 years, with some of my critiques of what's going on in Africa, I've been considered a person that has been called divisive.
Get to it.
Just to reiterate, and salute to Season popping up in the chat, and anybody who's just popping up in right now. What happened was, just for a quick recap, I called Flakko's stream earlier today. I've been watching a lot of Oshay Duke Jackson videos, and I watch pretty much all his videos. The shit is all over my timeline. But I seen bare videos on Flakko where Oshay was going in on Flakko. And when I called into the stream, I was like, I actually thought he was aware of this. So I just wanted to know what he was going to do in response to the shit. But when he was like, what are you talking about? We went through this wormhole now. Now he's looking at the Oshay Duke Jackson videos. Niggas calling him a tether, saying that he's a scammer, divisive to the culture. Here we go.
We're not unifying blacks or Africans, and that is the problem, because we all have one oppressor. In fact, Poetik Flakko, can you help me out here?
I do believe that a better use of our time will be figuring out how to unite against our oppressor, opposed to figuring out how to tear down each other.
Which is true, right?
That's right. It's better to figure out a better use of our time to unite against our oppressor instead of figuring out how to tear each other down, right? This will be important because this is what Poetik Flakko really feels. His personal brand is about unifying blacks, right? Huh? Rewind! In 2021, Poetik Flakko was not a big-time YouTuber. He was more...
Bro, I was like mad skinny right here, bro. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I was like mad skinny without a beard. Yo, imagine me like this weight right now with a beard.
More or less a troll. He would kind of go around starting trouble here and there. Kind of game.
Bro, when I got to know Jumper, bro, like prior to me being in like Oh No Jumper, it was known for effery. When I got Oh No Jumper, I brought on Young Pharaoh, I brought on Tariq, I brought on Ben X, RZA Islam. Yo, again, say what you want to say about Flakko, bruh. I instilled at least some consciousness into this, bruh. Yo, bro, our live viewers is decreasing while watching this, so we gotta like get through this ASAP. Okay, come on.
No Jumper does the opposite.
Let me get through
No Jumper is a...
Here's the cap. It was until he really started getting into this shit, and I'm there watching the live viewers, and then he started spiking, and then this nigga was like, "Yo, fam, I almost ended the stream."
Yeah. Those flowers because
Come on,
bro. I don't even want to sound like I'm blazing.
Man, listen, man, that's Love Friday, man. Hey, listen, man. Wait, I think like you were my first like international interview, man.
I was trying to get off the phone.
Right. What? 2023?
Something like that. I got 2 interviews with you, man. And I look at the times where you were at then and where you're at now, and I'm like, that did that shit.
Yo, bro. Wait and see. And this video is 15 minutes long. Is way too long. Yo. Is there like a video where he actually explains why his issue?
At this point I was trying to change the subject. I'm like, yo, listen, no jumper, you did your thing, bro. Salute to you, proud of you, my brother. And he was like, but wait, what about this Oshay video? Like, nigga, all right, let's go.
Issue with me because I can't get through these like 15-minute videos, bro. You feel me? Is there like one video where he actually explains why he's making like nonsense like this?
Yeah, but bro, I don't even want your live viewers to go down because you're even trying to look for that, bro. With all due respect to Oshay, because I don't have no problems with them, but like, show business right now, so you ain't got no time to be looking through all these guys' videos just to try to find one thing.
Here. I'm trying to see. Is there
I'm trying to tell him, don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even look up any more videos, fam. It's fine. It's fine, fam. I put you on to the info. Do what you will. All right, I'm off of this
video where he just lays out. Here, I'm about to type in Flakko to see. Is this just one video where he just lays out like what the issue is? Because I'm not trying to like go through. Is this just one video? Okay,
I'm just saying, make that your side mission.
What is it? This?
Did you hear what I just said? Make that your side mission, I said. Okay? Don't hold the stream hostage, brother. I gotta go because when I was in the lineup on the calls, I think there was like 6 other calls behind me. I ain't trying to fuck it up for the other people who were trying to get on the line. But like at this point, we started back here and now we over here. Like, shit. I'm sorry. To anybody who was trying to call in, if you're over here in this chat, I'm sorry to hog up the line, fam. It wasn't my fault.
I'm just saying, make that your side mission.
What is it? This?
No. You don't have to agree with that. What Carol's saying. I'm not complaining that it's hot. I know these niggas is gonna turn this into content. That's the reason why he kept the shit going so long. I'm not dumb. He could have got me off the phone. He could have been like, yo, thanks, Friday. I'm gonna go look that up later. No, he's a content creator. So obviously he's gonna start going on a wormhole, pulling it up on the screen and doing content, and he'll probably clip it later. And then Oshay's gonna watch the shit. Oshay's video is probably uploading right now, reacting to the things that he said.
Is it this? Oh, okay. He's mad that
let's get to this content.
That I went at Tariq, right? Because So when I type in Flakko, it shows like it shows like he's like much of the videos is me going at Tariq. So I guess like those are his.
It's about 11.
Like those are his like issues, but here, let's watch this real quick, and then this will be my last video. So it says Poetik Flakko fires shots at me. Okay, let's watch this.
AM this morning, and I'm out for my walk because I'm back trying to lose this weight. And all of a sudden, I get a message.
No.
All right, then Flakko alluded to you around the midpoint of this video.
This is the.
And then I said, what he said exactly. I haven't talked to Poetik Flakko in a minute.
So somebody DM him and says that Flakko. Let me see real quick.
I'm out for my walk because I'm back trying to lose this weight. And all of a sudden, I get a message from one of my YouTube.
So somebody DM him and says, I think Flakko alluded to you around the midpoint of this video. Okay, so this is the wrong video then. Okay, cool. So let's just watch this.
Two partners. And it says, I think Flakko alluded to
What was
around
the
the
shots I
midpoint of
took
this
at
video.
him? Let me watch.
And then I said, what did he say exactly? I haven't talked to Poetik Flakko in a minute. I mean, like, I don't have no problem with him or anything like that. He's a nice guy. I think he's an elite commentator in what he's doing. So we would not really have any problems. And to be honest, this video that he did was actually very, very good. It was called Godfrey Loses All of His Fans After Betraying Black Americans in New Pop. I thought it was a fair video.
A real bigotry is saying that an entire group of people shouldn't be able to make a living and feed their families and start a business, and they want those businesses shut down because they belong to an immigrant group. That's real bigotry. That's wrong. Real bigotry, not a Drewski skit, is creating a racial slur for an entire group of people and then spamming that racial slur. I mean, I'm cooking, right?
I said, I'm hearing bigotry allegations. The point that he's trying to make here is that there is a difference between criticism and bigotry.
Guys,
and
I'll get through
people
this
who are
video
using the
and
term
that's
like
it, okay?
tether. Some of the
And
people
then, we'll get
in the
to
hashtag
hip-hop.
FBA community on X use that term, but he accuses somebody of just wanting business.
He said what?
X used that term, but he accuses somebody of just wanting businesses shut down simply because they belong to an immigrant group. So I was like, that can't be me, right?
Yo, this is this is design, bro. Oshay knew that wasn't him. Like, he knew I was talking about Tariq. See, this is what I don't respect, though. See, I don't respect this. So, like, he's interjected and making this about him, dishonestly knowing it was not about him, knowing that it was about Tariq. But hey, come on.
And then,
there was somebody. And this is like an OG on YouTube, bro. Now, again, I'll never diss this person. I'll never disrespect this person. Like, I'll never say nothing bad about this person because this person really helped me out. They hopped on the phone with me, gave me a free consultation, walked me through how to build my... This was Oshay. My channel gave me like the systems, and I applied that to grow. So I would never... This was Oshay. Ever say nothing bad about this person. I was just heartbroken and really, really, really hurt, bro. Because, again, like I don't know if this person helped me out before he found out I was African.
Okay, now...
Yeah, right? Again... If he helped me out before he found out, after I saw his video and talking about Tariq, but where he says that I said that he wants African businesses like closed down, like that's nonsense. You feel me? Like I never said he said that. That's crazy.
Now I know who he's talking about.
Watch
And he's
what he
definitely
does.
talking about me. So guys, let me just say this. I don't like to really toot my horn because I've helped a lot of content creators. Many you know, a lot of folks you don't know about. But Poetik Flakko was probably the latest one, that I kind of gave a strategy to, which is what he used to kind of blow up. He's a better commentator and a better content creator than me now. And that is absolutely the truth. And I'm very proud of his work ethic. I never asked anything from him. I never want to even really mention this or anything like that. But I want to prove to you that he is talking about me. And here's our Instagram DMs. Now I'm not going to go into all of it.
Nasty.
Showing up the man's DMs is crazy.
The work. Nasty work.
So just so you know that this is about me, okay? He says on May 20th, Big Dog Oshay,
work. That's
thanks for
crazy.
the advice a year ago, bro. I'm for sure gearing up to move to Liberia and just do YouTube from there and stack up. Okay, so let's kind of get into this idea that I didn't know he was African. So if you see here, he's talking about moving to Liberia, which means that I already knew that he was Liberian. And maybe he forgot that we talked about this on the phone, but I have interviewed many people from Liberia. Let's talk about Royda Ure, okay?
Yeah, but nobody said. Wait, pause, bro. I'm so confused. But nobody said that Oshay hate Africans. Like what is?
I talked to her before.
This is a very divisive conversation, fam. Holy fuck, bro.
Largest Repet podcast.
Yo, Oshay is a smart dude, so I doubt that this was a mistake. Like, I doubt that Oshay, listened to this and misinterpreted that no, bro. Like, he knew what he was doing, bro.
And I just want somebody to be boycotted and don't have a right to have a business or operate their business, and they need to be boycotted because they did something wrong.
I think we unlocked something here today, Flakko.
Yeah. Wait.
It's not cool. So basically, he's
So
saying,
look,
I
watch.
just want somebody to
He
be
said,
boycotted and don't have a right to have a business or operate their business, and they need to be boycotted because they did something wrong. Now, I mean, I don't.
But Oshay, that's just a lie, bro. You feel me? Right? Again, because O'Shea's a smart dude, I doubt that he watched that and he got that I said that he said that African businesses needs to be shut down. That's just not true. And he knows that's not true. And he knows I was referring to Tariq because from what I just saw, he has another video talking about that exact same thing where I'm talking about Tariq. So this is just dishonest, man. This is not cool.
I don't know. He probably mad at me right now. And he didn't have a clip that he could really pull that I'm saying this about Africans. But okay, I did.
So basically, this is what I'm putting on the table right now. If you start seeing more videos popping up with the O'Shea Jackson versus Flacco beef, and now it's probably going to be on both sides because you're going to start seeing them on Flacco's page, right? Just know this is kind of where it rooted from. All right. Listen, I'm not even on some my bad or whatever. Like, nah, fam. Like, it is what it is. The content is out here. Content creators. I would like these guys to actually start getting along because if O'Shea put him onto game, and for the people who do watch O'Shea Duke Jackson in the chat, y'all do also know that he don't live in America anymore. He lives in Uganda. He's been able to flourish from the different African cities and the African diaspora. So it's not like he's anti-African in the end of the day. I don't think that he is. I think that he's very pro FBA, and that's fine. You should be pro your own people. But it's become to the point, especially when, they're going to favor certain creators like Tariq Nasheed. O'Shea's going to always be like, I'm on Tariq Nasheed's side because I'm going to stay, quote unquote, on code. It becomes a divisive thing. It devolves into a whole other thing. And then now, like I said earlier, people stop listening to each other's points. And then that's when it gets nasty. You feel me? But yeah, salute to all parties involved. FBA is a Xeno group. They deserve all the smoke. It's fucked up because it's being FBA. I don't look at it as a group, but I also understand the group itself. You know what I'm saying? Like how these guys have sectioned themselves off, even though in the foundation, no pun intended, in the foundation of the word or the acronym itself, it's like foundational Black Americans. So everybody who's a foundational Black American, who's born and raised, their parents or their grandparents, born Americans, right? They can all say we're FBA, but are all of them Black Americans running around saying hashtag FBA, we're part of this group? No, that's more like the Black Lives Matter group and different things like that. It all encompasses everybody as far as Black Americans, but not everybody is down with the quote unquote group. So it is what it is. All right. So Carol said Friday's doing his best impression of the small hat tactics. What are the small hat tactics? Go and drop a grenade in somewhere and see Wagwan later? Nah, fam. I'm putting on my brother Flakko. And listen, for the people who don't fuck with Flakko, that's fine. I fuck with Flakko. All right. We did 2 interviews back in the days. He's been able to grow his platform way bigger than No Jumper as far as like his per video view count, and done well for himself. So I'm never going to hate on a man who's been able to come up, especially after being widely hated on the internet. So salute to him. I got a couple other things I want to get to though. Where are we at? 2 hours? It's not so far. Not so bad. Not so bad. Yo, the K-Bots, they came for me the other day, yo. Let me play this video here because
Kendrick was the...
Who put me onto this? Oh, John Crow, you put me onto this. Salute to you. The K-Bots or Kendrick fans, I don't want to even use the derogatory term K-Bots. All right. We did a post the other day. We were talking about Drake being a pawn, or not Drake, sorry, Kendrick being a pawn in the whole game of this Jay-Z versus Drake or old school media versus new school media. We were cooking, we were potting. You feel me? And one of the clips started moving around. It was the clip that Drake liked, obviously. I guess he co-signed the sentiment, and that clip started moving around. So now, since that clip started moving around, a few different American creators have been reacting to it on their YouTube channels, and nobody's feeling us. Nobody's feeling us when it comes to that take, yo. So let me play this clip over here. Where does it start? Right here. And this is courtesy of J Nolan. Okay, salute to J Nolan. Let me put a like on your video right here, even though you're hating on us crazy. But I'm going to put a like on your video. Let's hear what J Nolan got to say.
Elite album
of his fucking untouchable career? No, nigga. What you was supposed to come up there and do, Mr. Carter, where you been? The same question your fans was asking on the night of your damn show? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Cut it out. I got rid of this nigga.
This is what I knew that I had smoke. Because the first thing that he says, pay attention, gang.
Cut it out. So here we go with the bullshit with the Drake, Ricky Friday Dread. I don't even know how to say this nigga name. I thought we had got rid of this nigga.
What? Why, fam? I don't even know you like that, bro. It's got Ricky Friday Dread. Fuck. I thought we got rid of him. Who's we? And got rid of him how? Holy shit. That's going around in the American K-bot side of the scene. This nigga, when is this nigga gonna shut the fuck up? Holy shit, nigga. Why are you talking still, nigga? Kendrick mom, nigga.
Anyway, here we go.
Here we go.
So Kendrick is done. Like, wait, we don't really care about Kendrick and Drake no more.
No, we established that he was just one of Jay-Z's pawns. Maybe he was not a pawn. He could have been like a rook or a knight or something, but he wasn't the main guy.
And okay, we'll get to the Jay-Z freestyle, but when I went out last night, I got in the Uber.
So tell me this, fam. Tell me this, Crody. Fine.
Why? We don't talk like that, brother. Yo, Crody. Yo, fam. Why are you talking? Why are you saying things like that to us, fam?
And okay, we'll get to the Jay-Z freestyle, but when I went out last night, I got in the Uber.
So tell me this, fam. Tell me this, Crody. Fam. If Drake couldn't get past the so-called pawn, what the fuck he gonna do with the big dog? You stupid motherfuckers. If your boy couldn't beat the so-called rook or pawn, what is he gonna do with the big dog? Now be clear, that's not how I view it. Jay-Z is not the fucking king and Kendrick Lamar is not no fucking pawn. 2026 Kendrick Lamar, if he so felt inclined to, he could wipe the floor with Jay-Z today. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of both.
Hold on. Y'all believe that? Let me know, man. Can Kendrick Lamar wipe the floor with Jay-Z today? Is that? Let me know, please. Please. One in the chat if Kendrick Lamar's eating Jay-Z's food in 2026, 2027. Or that's complete cap. Jay-Z's wrapping that up. Mind you, keep in mind, Jay-Z's 56. All right, let me know.
Both of them are in my top 10 of all time list. Top 5 all time list. However, Jay-Z is 56 years old. His best rhymes are behind him. He still gonna get active. But he ain't the fucking puppet master with Kendrick Lamar on no string. I could have swore just last year, I could have swore the whole Iceman rollout, it was supposed to be the big dog was supposedly Lucian Grange. I thought Kendrick was the pawn for Lucian. Now Kendrick's the pawn for Jay-Z too?
Why is that so hard? Why is that so hard to believe, fam? I posted this shit on Twitter. Niggas act like half of the Twitter universe is acting like I'm crazy. The other half is like, facts. We've been saying this the whole time. It's my opinion. This niggas like got us up on the screen like, yo, what the fuck? Oh, you niggas are still here? Why?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
It ain't enough ketchup you could smear on that motherfucking table to keep coming up with new bosses every goddamn week, Iceman.
Uber.
like
It
that.
was like a middle-aged, like Arab, I don't know what he was.
Yeah.
But he was bumping that new Drake. When I got to the club,
look at his face.
They're bumping pure Drake. And I was just like, I just had to take a moment. I just had to just take I'm just like, yo, like.
I don't even know who this nigga is. I'm not even gonna get into DJ Natural Wave. Does he even have waves? But
Natural. Oh, I gotta play this for Natural too. Holy shit. Yo, Natural, you ain't even got no waves, nigga. Why do you call you DJ Natural Waves? You ain't got no waves. You ain't got no wave cap, nigga.
he's over here. He's over here acting
Say it again.
Natural
nigga.
Wave. This nigga is. I'm not even gonna get into who the DJ Natural Wave. Does he even have waves? But he's over here. He's over here acting like he's in shock and awe of the fact that Drake got played in somebody's car and in the club. I thought he was supposed to be the #1 nigga for the last 15 years. Why are you so fucking surprised that somebody would be playing the #1 guy?
The thing is, he don't know Natural is like the biggest Kendrick fan. Like he was one of the people that went to the 2 nights of the Kendrick over here in Toronto. Listen, hopefully he wasn't singing the Not Like Us, the A minor part and all that shit. But listen, he was there. He might have even had a Kendrick Lamar t-shirt on. I'm not saying, yo, nigga, you don't know? Oh, what you don't know? Okay, you don't know. But bruh, if you did know, you know he's one of your allies, brother.
That's the part that just don't be making sense to me. You mean to tell me I'm supposed to be surprised when I go outside and somebody plays Kendrick Lamar? I'm supposed to be surprised if I walk into a club and somebody plays Future?
He's cooking.
These are the fucking top 5 percentile of the music industry, period. The heights that they reach, nobody else will for quite some time with a new name. Even including Drake, as much as his
he doesn't know what a wave file is. No, he ain't got no waves, nigga. Those you should call yourself DJ Natural Braids.
shit has been botted. His shit is still respected as far as real life people play that nigga's music. I'm not gonna act like he don't have a fan base. Y'all clearly composed the fan base.
You see, if he knew, and he doesn't know, I don't expect him to know. But the context of even why Natural is saying this is because he's the Kendrick guy. Yes, he's knocked to Natural now and whatever. He got the DM from Drake and people think that he's compromised now. But he's the voice of Kendrick reason, for lack of a better term. So anytime that we're doing too much quote unquote Drake glazing, as they like to say over there, Natural is there to just throw a little bit of, that's why he was like, yo, I'm surprised to be hearing your boy playing so many places. Because he's like, I thought me and my team killed him. I'm not trying to put words in his mouth, but that's kind of the angle where he's coming from. Where he's like, yo, all right, the boy came back. This nigga's like, why is this nigga surprised? But listen, maybe if you watch this video, now you know. You have an ally. The guy there in the white fit right there, that's your ally.
Y'all make the fan base look exactly like what it is, and it ain't a good thing. It ain't a good thing at all. If you got niggas like this coming on the internet, being your loudest and proudest fans, you are in trouble.
Drake?
You see how much niggas are talking about all the different varieties of women who showed up to the Jay-Z 30 day 1 through 3 and knew all the words front to back. They say it was the baddest chick from 96 up into the baddest of 2026 that was in that motherfucking stadium. But y'all out here like, yeah, you know, the cab driver, the A-Rap guy was bumping Drake. I walked in the club. It was pure Drake. Well, why would you be surprised?
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. Actually, I kind of am, bro. But like, you seem so upset, bro. Or like, not upset. I don't even want to put that on you, bro. You're not upset. Your face is not turning red. I know you light skinned, so we'd be able to see the visibly upset on you. But you being perturbed by our take, bro. Well, how far are we in? We're about 10. Yeah. He's giving us a 10-minute segment right here for sure. He's thinking, what the fuck are you Canadians saying? Wow. How y'all get microphones? Cheesed.
And the fact that Drake is out here liking these posts shows he's surprised that motherfuckers is playing that shit too.
The man actually reestablished the order in hip hop as it was. Like,
what?
I'm not gonna lie, I did think like when Kendrick dropped, oh, watch.
That's a wild spin that he just did right there. He's surprised that they're playing his music in the club, and that's why he liked the post. That is an insane, disingenuous spin that you just put on that right there, brother. And you know you did that. That's crazy, but keep cooking, fam.
Hip hop as it was.
Keep cooking, Crody, fam.
Like,
what?
I'm not gonna lie, I did think like when Kendrick dropped, oh, watch the party die. I thought there was gonna be a shift in hip hop. I thought shit was going to change.
You thought the party was gonna die?
I did. I'm not gonna lie.
But that doesn't do good for you as a DJ.
A reset can be horrible, you know? Like, we went through a reset during COVID.
Nah, fam.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. How old is Friday Ricky Dread, yo?
51.
Ain't no fucking way. And it's tough. It's tough, man, because you know the space is open. The space is open. It's not about age, right? There's people older than him in this space that can give their opinion and have a voice of reason within the culture.
Yo, Star, what up?
There ain't no way I would be 50 years old sitting up here asking rhetorical questions. You thought the party was going to die? Trolling on the motherfucking internet. Ain't no goddamn way.
No.
Like, yes, hip hop is welcome all. It's part of the downfall of it.
Oh shit!
But
we let you tethers in the motherfucking door to speak on these microphones, man. How, Sway? How?
Yes, you should have a voice. You should be able to speak on this shit, especially if you lived it, if you are of it. But this shit don't feel like of hip hop. This feels like an alternate universe. This feel like the word delusional is on the goddamn screen.
Talk to him.
I'm telling y'all, this shit exhausting, bro.
Get him, Jay. That was a delusional thought, fam. No diss to you and any of the Kendrick fans, but like, as a DJ, you want people to shake their ass, you know, forget about their week. This is what the club is there for. Why do you want to go to the club and sit there and think about shit?
And when did Kendrick vilify niggas being in the club to begin with? Since when did he become the antithesis of niggas partying in the motherfucking club?
What? Did he have a song that you guys titled? He didn't even put a title on the bitch. You guys titled it, Let the Party Die. Like, finally. Get all of that booba, shake your ass, spend that shit bullshit out of the club. We don't want to hear that shit. Put on that Luther shit. All right? And then the nigga does 2 songs of Playboy Cardi, who is freaking barely audible on a track. It's fine, fam. We all are here to make a little bit of bread too. If some culture gets moved in the process, cool. You acting like Kendrick was here to save y'all niggas. He never said that he was trying to save us. But then you said he was trying to save. Oh, you know what? Keep cooking, fam.
When for the last 2 years, niggas been in the motherfucking club bumping Not Like Us. For the last year and a half, motherfuckers been in the club bumping goddamn TV off.
Keep going. Keep going,
In real
brothers.
life, people been out here goddamn doing line dances to motherfucking Dodger Blue.
They was? Dodger Blue didn't go crazy like that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, bro. Gang, am I missing something? Was Dodger Blue the the sound of the summer on TikTok? Don't get it twisted. I did see a few people doing the Dodger Blue whatever challenge or whatever the fuck it was, but Jay, you gotta relax.
So when did he become the antithesis of what people wanted to play when they out in public with other people?
When?
I swear, man.
This nigga came with 3 songs. Wow. When they played this, when they was playing Lot Like Us, when they was playing TV Off, and oh yeah, that Dodger Blue shit when they was running that shit on the Instagrams and shit. What else? This nigga said 2 songs and a sound. What else, nigga? Please, I'm waiting. Did I miss it? Did he say something and I missed it?
When they out in public with other people.
I'm listening.
So when did he become the antithesis of what people wanted to play when they out in public with other people? I swear, man, these talking heads in this game, they are doing something really nasty.
Nasty
Niggas is
work.
playing a nasty game. And unfortunately, I gotta be in the same breathing space as far as the internet, as far as people putting your name in the same list. Oh, I like this person. And I'd be like, really? That's who I'm named next to.
What a shame, right? How dare they? You're reacting to our video, fam. Yo, Crody. You're reacting to our video. Why shouldn't we be here? Why they put my name next to these niggas? They don't even know what they be talking about. They sound weird. Their accents sound crazy. How dare they put me next to these niggas, bro? Have me breathing the same virtual air as these motherfuckers.
You know, and I'd be like, putting your name in the same list. Oh, I like this person. And I'd be like,
I'm sorry,
really?
brother.
That's who I'm
They like what they like.
named next to. You know, because these people really don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. They just be talking to be
Yo, wait. What you mean about these people? What you mean about these people?
And because they have a little bit of interest in rap music and they have a mouth and a tongue and the ability to talk.
A little bit of interest.
They be fooling motherfuckers.
We love hip hop.
Then you got this boy out here. What his name? Stevie Knight. Talking about some, I've come to the realization that Kendrick had us all fooled. I wasn't able to fully enjoy what that battle was supposed to be. How did you not enjoy it fully when you documented yourself enjoying that shit fully?
How, Sway?
Nigga eyes about to pop out his motherfucking head because he can't even compose the contradiction in his own spirit. His eyes is running from the spirit.
You know the worst part about it? The way these niggas be feeling about us, like, why do these niggas got microphones? I don't be feeling that shit about y'all. I'm like, good. I'm glad that you got a microphone. React to our video. Great. We're just trying to get up in the algorithm like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that way. He looked like a bargain basement, or what we, let me put it in terms that's more universal to you guys. He's like a Temu Curtis King. right? Timu Curtis King over here. Sorry, I'm pointing the wrong direction. Timu Curtis King over here. Like, bro, I want you to have your microphone. Everybody deserves to speak, my nigga. If you don't like our opinion one day, maybe you might like it tomorrow. But it don't mean like, why these niggas be talking? Why these niggas got microphones? But we're like, why? Like, the culture depends on these niggas not having microphones. They're fucking the shit up. Like, not really, but like, keep cooking.
Repossession in his fucking head while he talking this shit, man. What are niggas doing?
Wow. He a rapper? No. He ain't a rapper. What's the dirt discredits my work and other Oh, I get it now. He's one of those guys. This is beyond ridiculous. Drake likes post calling Kendrick Lamar a pawn. This is the one that we're watching right now. Beyond ridiculous, right? Let me hear some bars.
I dedicated so much time to working hard. I tripled that to submit the fact I don't work a job. My God, I was undervalued, underestimated, misunderstood. Had to sacrifice myself for them Franklin's like making good. Fuck it. Gave myself a.
I'm not gonna be one of these niggas that are gonna be like, oh, he's trash just because like he's like roasting us and shit. This is kind of hard.
Budget, balance, and funds and some crutches. Sit back and watch the industry when they smile, I can't trust it. Hit a 180, these artists in a 360. I plotted from watching Nipsey, I'm swinging like Jack Dipsy. Who these niggas?
He's nice. He's nice. See, I'm not a hater. Keep going, my nigga. Let's go.
Plan. I got my fam in the shit like the Wans. It's like a wedding, how I vow to exchange with these bands. If I needed your help and I never got it, why you hitting up my line? The result could be catastrophic. Yeah, I'm philanthropic. I figure fraudulent seeping through. Niggas can't.
No, bro. You're not feeling this? Gang, 1 in the chat if you're feeling the bars. 2 in the chat if it's garbage.
So I can't expect them to read the room. Hard to smoke, it's really just feeding fuel. Fishing, I could feed a fool. Try me, you gon' eat from out a feeding tube. I played humble and never got what I wanted. When I start talking cash, the money just start coming. The laws of attraction ain't even outside, but I've been active. Not to mention the rapping, my pen game's scholastic. Something under.
When you say he sounds like he's trash, sounds like 2 decades ago. I'm 51. Maybe that's why I like it. Right? You sound perfect for my old. Perfect for a 51-year-old. I like it. You're going in the right direction. Keep going.
The ground wavy is an ultrasound. Disrespect us, you get crescent kicked up in your mouth.
Kind of remind me of for like back in the days in 2006 when we in the Empire. You gotta kind of like like back in the days, Atom Bomb, Scandalous Flow. Maybe that's what it is. Like back in the days flow, not the updated versions, but the back in the days, the 2003, 2004 shit. Maybe that's what it is. I'm getting nostalgia. Let's go, brother.
J Nolan, game time. I do not play when it's game time. Game time. I do not play when it's game time.
Let's go.
I'm authentic. I don't get down with the gimmicks. I keep it real. Never get bothered by critics that never been out in the field. Don't care how they feel. I stand on my pride. I'm drawing the line. Making more money than y'all combined. You spending your days just looking at mine. You reaching your hand, I can give you a dime. I try to play. Hitting the gym for them 2 a day. People be covered with Q&A. I just revive with a newer phase. I'm a survivor, went through the maze.
Nah. Let me know. The real J Nolan. I'm gonna subscribe. There you go, brother. You don't gotta have no love for me, man. I fucks with it. All right. I like it.
Let's get to Wayne.
Okay, you done with us, right? Okay. All right. Sorry, brother. I didn't mean to offend you with the views and opinions of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. All right. We just be cooking over here, fam. Maybe one day we'll sell the mics and do all of y'all over there a favor and stop giving opinions. Oh, y'all niggas just live to glaze Drake. Do a little bit more research. Do that. Please. Let's do that, brother. Okay, and then I'll end this segment here. Before you jump on the all y'all niggas, you niggas is always just talking that Drake shit. Drake. Do a little bit more research. You might not have the same answer after. You don't even have to do a deep dive. Just, pull up a few tweets, maybe see a couple of videos, put in the title Drake in the search engine on We Love Hip Hop. You will find some what people may consider glaze videos where we're like, yo, big up the boy. But yeah, I'm on thin ice more times, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you. They don't be fucking with me like that. So just chill, brother. Just chill. We're not on the same team, but just chill. Actually, I'm not on anybody's team. Fuck all that team shit. Anyhow, salute to you, J Nolan. Salute to you, brother. We're gonna move on. Last thing I have here, because I'm not gonna do a 4-hour live like last night. I want to talk about the student visas, okay? Obviously we get into these conversations about the mass immigration that's been going on over here in Canada, the disproportion of one country where a lot of the immigration has come from, and people have complained, and then some people have learned to deal with it, and some people have said, you know what, it's not so bad. It is what it is. The thing is, a lot of those guys have been sold a dream. And the dream that they've been sold is you come here on a student visa, you get to use the education. If you're doing it honestly, you get to use the education from over here. And then once you're done with that, we'll be able to integrate you into the workforce as productive people in Canadian society. All right. Hopefully I articulated that well enough. So now this dream has turned into a quote unquote nightmare, because they're finding out at the end of them finishing these schools, they got to go home anyway. All right. Rug pulled from under their feet. Go back home. Fuck the education that we gave you. And I'm going to play a video explaining this whole thing. Okay. CTV News, salute to them. All right. Post-grad work permits refusal have international students worried.
But now more than 1,500 international students across the country, they came to Canada with the promise of a future after graduation. But now more than 1,500 international students across the country say that future is uncertain. Dozens gathered in Calgary today, fighting a decision made by the federal government, which led to mass refusals for postgraduate work permit applications. Mark Villani has more.
Ms. Jaspinder Kaur. Jaspinder Kaur graduated last month with a diploma in business management from Portage College. Her family back home in India spent $32,000 for her to complete the 2-year program in Calgary. She dreamed of working in Canada, but now she's left in limbo.
I didn't heard any news and I was so shocked.
On Friday, dozens of international students gathered in front of the college after 95% of them were refused their applications for post-graduation work permits, despite many of them applying 18 to...
Hold on, how much percent? I missed that. How much percent? Did they say 95%?
Today, dozens of international students gathered in front of the college after 95% of them were refused their...
Oh my God. They did that? 95% is insane. Like, I know that they have some schools that are fondulu schools. We just made this school up for a little cash grab. But holy shit, you pay $30,000 for education over here in Canada, and they're like, thanks, get the fuck out. That shit made me want to catch. Oh my God. If I'm the parents, like, bro, yo, who could I come down there and strangle, fam? Like, wagwan.
Applications for post-graduation work permits. Despite many of them applying 18 to 24 months ago, the federal government claims their programs were non-credit, meaning they no longer qualify.
All of us are agree we can't even sleep or we can't even eat properly. Like, it's a depressing moment for us.
It all stems from a move made by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. Its website previously had no mention of non-credit programs being an issue for anyone who applied prior to May 15th, 2024. But on June 24th of this year, the department added this bullet point, clarifying non-credit programs were not eligible. Calgary-based
non-credit programs. What the fuck is a non-credit program? Pull that back. Pause. You aren't eligible for a PGWP if you already received the PGWP, studied English or French as a second language, took general interest or self-improvement courses, received funding or scholarships from GAC that requires you to return to your home country after graduation. Receive funding or scholarship. Okay. All right. Completed 50% of your study program through distance learning, online courses, e-learning, or correspondence. Note, you may still be eligible for PGWP if you could only study online from outside Canada because of the completed a study program at non-Canadian institutions located in Canada, completed a course or program of study at the DLI that is not a PGWP, that's not PGWP eligible. This includes programs delivered on the behalf of the PGW eligible DLI through curriculum licensed agreements, also known as public-private partnerships, or P3s.
To May 15th, 2024. But on June 24th of this year.
Let me see this. You weren't eligible for a PGWP if you already received this. Okay. Completed a non-credit program of study, except for flight school program. Interesting.
The department added this bullet point, clarifying non-credit programs were not eligible. Calgary-based Shori Law is now handling more than 200 cases with local international students.
I think the issue here is a lot of students were just caught unawares because that was not something that was brought to their attention.
And some say that subtle change shouldn't apply to them.
That should be enforced on the future, but that is enforced on...
Hold on, I got to bring this back a little bit. This lady right here, where's she there?
Students. I think the issue...
She just caked up. She just got rich. Don't tell me she's taking in all those cases pro bono. There's no way. You know, bare parents just sent her mad G's to keep their kids in the country after this shit.
Here is a lot of students were just caught unawares because that was not something that was brought to their attention.
And some say that subtle change shouldn't apply to them.
That should be enforced on the future, but that is enforced on the past dates.
We are very hard to survive without any job. It's very hard to manage their bills or expenses and their rents.
Meanwhile, other students like Sukhpreet Singh were lucky enough to be approved for a work permit, even though others taking the same non-credit program as him didn't qualify.
And for now, they're giving approvals 1 out of 20. So how?
1 out of 20 is crazy. Here's the thing, and this is why I have sympathy and empathy for these kids over here. Because there's one thing to be like, oh, Canada first, get these guys out of our country. If you're talking about people who come here, no education, bare criminal backgrounds, just guys over here just to do fuckery. They're giving them degrees. These kids are people who are supposed to be productive parts of our society later. So why are you educating them? Listen, these motherfuckers, and I'm not going to just say the doctors as the stereotype, but they can be our doctors. They can be our lawyers. They can be so many different jobs if you're educating them here and giving them a good post-secondary education and then tell you, oh, get the fuck out of here. Leave. What? Tell the criminals to leave. We've watched mad videos. And listen, don't get it twisted. Some of those criminals are students that kind of snuck through the cracks, okay? And then they leave the bad apple that spoils the bunch, you feel me? But at the same time, these guys are talking about, we're growing in thousands every month, and we're about to take over as the biggest Canadian gangs in Canada and shit. And you're sending home some students that are not even trying to get an education, got the education, got my diploma, all right, let me get a job here because this is what I was promised. This is what my parents paid for. Nah, get the fuck out. Huh? Arms house.
Same course, same intakes. In a statement, the IRCC claims there have been no changes to the eligibility criteria for the post-graduation work permit program. IRCC is committed to ensuring it's...
And listen, I'm going to rewind this part. Even I'm not even mad at, okay, well, your grandparents and your parents or whatever, even maybe the parents are a little bit rough, but your grandparents, like, okay, fam, like how much people you trying to bring out here? Like, who's going to come out here and be a productive part of our society? So when you say, okay, grandma and grandpa can't come, all right, cool. But the 21-year-old student or 25-year-old student that you've already educated is crazy. Don't take their money. That's my whole thing. I'm not even what you guys might be calling me a blue-haired septum ring liberal or whatever, but like, this is robbery. Don't take their money. Just say, you know what, fam, if we take your money, you're going to have to leave anyway. So just don't even bother, fam. No. How much? 30 grand? Yeah. Send over. Send on. Oh, here's your diploma. Get the fuck out. Huh?
In a statement, the IRCC claims there have been no changes to the eligibility criteria for the post-graduation work permit program. IRCC is committed to ensuring its communications with clients are clear. The department continuously reviews and updates its guidance and online content. But without being notified, these students say they've been blindsided.
We just need like the fair decision.
Mark Villani, CTV News, Calgary.
Nasty work.
Portage College and its partner school, Calgary CIOT, declined to comment, but it sent a letter to students earlier this year stating that their work permit applications would be eligible so long as the students stayed in good standing.
Fam, and
during its communications,
I'm going to read some of you guys' chats because this is a subject that's people are very passionate about. All right, let me see some of y'all comments on this over here. Salute to AI on the AI Underground. It says, my brother married a second-generation immigrant Indian, and I learned a lot from my sister-in-law about the Indian immigration system, and it's taught me a lot. Listen, they scam their own too. Let's not get that twisted. But yes, I'm sure you learned a lot from that, and I'm sure a lot of it is them getting blindsided, them getting sold a dream. Half of them need to leave. Sorry, they're supposed to come, do school, and go home. How are you here on a school permit but have no classes? Those ones, yes, bounce. You have no classes, you're on a school permit, and you're over here doing drugs, violence, or murder, and extortion, and all type of fuckery. Go on, go home. Okay? When you even in class, my nigga. But I don't think Shorty over here is one of those people that we're talking about. These people who are all protesting over here, they probably went to the schools that they were told that they can go to, the ones that were credited or accredited, I mean. And, you know, once you're finished those schools, this is what we've promised you. The paperwork is there. We sign it. Okay, here's your money. Okay, here's your plane ticket, all this shit. Peace. My kids leaving me and going to a whole other country, so the fear that the parent has, cool, let's do that. Nah. Thanks for the 30 racks. Get the fuck out. At least tell them that you can't stay, fam. That's my whole thing. If you're going to tell them to leave, then let them know before they spend the money. Immigration is great, but for those 19-year-old kids trying to get their life started and no jobs them shit's got to change, bruh. And listen, I'm all for equally balancing the jobs out here. I know that there's been problems with young kids getting jobs. We've complained, the Canadian kids aren't getting jobs. But being a Canadian kid is relative. When we say the Canadian kids aren't getting jobs, let's have a real conversation before I end the stream, all right? And I'm not talking about us in the chat, and maybe some of y'all feel this way. when you guys talk about the Canadian kids aren't getting jobs, who are you talking about specifically? Let's really do that. Let's have this thought experiment. Who are you talking about specifically when we're saying Canadian kids aren't getting jobs? Are we talking about a Canadian kid? I'm a Canadian kid. You know, I was born in Montreal, raised over there, and then I came to Toronto. So I'm a Canadian like a motherfucker. However, if you ask me, yo, what's your nationality or where you from? I'm going to say, yes, I'm Canadian, but I have a Barbadian or Bajan background and half Ghanaian. Right? We're going to identify with where our parents come from. A lot of people, both of their parents came from the same place, so their traditions are super intact in the household. So when they say Canadian, it's relative. And this also applies to South Asian people. Not all of them are just, oh, we just got here. There's people who got here and then have kids here, and then them to fucking leave too? Is that what it is? Or when we're saying Canadian, I'll be talking about white. Because if it comes to black kids, then are you talking about the Sudanese black kid? Are you talking about the Nigerian black kid? Are you talking about the Jamaican black kid? Right? No, we know we ain't talking about that. We're like, yo, what? Oh, we might be talking about that in the chat. Like, why aren't all of these kids getting the jobs that are out there? Right? But when they end up having like all of these, yo, what the fuck? Our jobs, our sovereignty's in trouble. I watch a bunch of fucking videos over there on Rebel News. And listen, and salute to Puck Daddy and everybody over there. His protest is cool. But some of the people who be at that protest, they don't mean, oh, so that all of us can have a job. Okay, so that, Tommy Chin, who's also a Canadian kid, can have a fucking job. They mean there ain't no fucking jobs for white people, and all you motherfuckers have to leave. All right, let's have the real conversation. Okay, a lot of this shit is that. So if we're not talking about inclusive of everybody, because yes, there's been a disproportion over the last few years of immigration coming from certain countries, but it doesn't mean that there's not a bunch of Ukrainian people who came here. There's not a bunch of Yugoslavian people who came here. A bunch of people. So what, them too? Send them home? Are we talking about them too? Let's have the real fucking conversation. You feel me? I'm not trying to get at y'all in any kind of way, even though it sounds like it, but like a lot of the times it sounds like racism. Okay? And this is from somebody who sometimes is annoyed. People fucking up my order, all type of dumb shit. But it doesn't mean that if an influx of people came from, I don't know, pick another country, and it was like, oh, 60% of the people are coming from this other country. Would you guys all be in fucking Dundas Square complaining about that then? Yo, they're letting too much Yugoslavians into the fucking country. What the fuck's going on over here? Right? Are we going to be complaining the same way? Is it going to be like, oh my God, the country, we're losing our sovereignty? Or are y'all just going to deal with it? When we send billions of fucking dollars to Ukraine, and then they send freaking thousands of people over here, I don't hear none of y'all saying peep. I see you guys protesting with them, saying, yo, we got to save Ukraine. You ain't saying, oh, Canada first, go to fuck home, Ukrainians. So what are we really, let's have the real conversation then. Holy. I'd say whoever wants to work washing dishes and buys liquor, weed, and Subways. Like, listen, fam, a lot of the shit that motherfuckers be complaining about, they don't want to do the job. It's like when I was talking about the Smiley interview, and I'm like, yo, Smiley don't pull up. But I also haven't hollered at him in a mad long. So maybe that's why you haven't seen him. It's the same shit. You niggas is complaining about jobs you're not even applying for. So what the fuck? Half of you guys wouldn't want to pick up the fucking garbage in back of a Tim Hortons. You feel you're too good for that shit. What the fuck? Half of these little kids want to be content creators. They want to be Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross. You think they give a fuck about McDonald's? And I go into McDonald's and I see mad black kids and white kids. So what are we really talking about, fam? It's almost like the shit is a hoax, bro. It's not a hoax because obviously I live in this city. I see it, obviously. But the way that you guys make it sound, you make it sound like this shit is going to the shits. Fuck Justin Trudeau. I'm not. Okay, yeah, fuck him. But you guys make it sound like, yo, there's no way I can get a job. Oh, the reason that I'm not able to get a position in life is because of all these brown people that got here. No, it's because you're fucking lazy, and they're not. How about that? Do you ever think about that part? A lot of these motherfuckers will wake up earlier than you're willing to do. And then you complain about them when they get the job first. A lot of them are willing to take shorts to be able to get the job and then take 2-3 jobs to be able to pay their bills and pay their rent and pay for their food. Y'all like, I'm too good for that shit. All right, you're too good for it, then they can have the fucking job. Sorry, if I'm the guy who runs the place, guess who I'm hiring then? I'm not trying to hear your entitled Canadian bullshit when it comes for me to give you something that you have to do in the freaking shop. Holy shit. Right? I got to compete with you on TikTok at my office when Sarah Pritt is actually doing her fucking job. The hell? Again, and I'll wrap this topic over here. I don't mind you guys saying, okay, you can't stay here, but let them know off the hop. Don't fucking just take their bread and say, yo, thanks for the freaking umpteenth amounts of thousands of dollars. Get the hell out. If you're gonna be kicking people out, go round up all of the criminals that you pussies, all right? I'm gonna reiterate, you pussies are scared of to actually arrest. Go find them and kick them out. You guys lock up the criminals that you guys, again, are pussy and afraid of, and then let them out within a month. And then complain about, oh, there's too many people over here. All right? Stop being a bitch and go and actually lock up the actual criminals who were extorting all those people in Surrey. Do that. Don't send Shorty home. Send them home. I eat that thing. Anywho, that felt good. I had to get that off my chest because even sometimes, and I think it's xenophobic behavior. When I look back at some of the clips that I've had in the past, I'm like, I might be perpetuating some of those same narratives, and I ain't trying to do that, fam. As a Canadian who is a product of immigration, who the fuck am I to talk? And I would guarantee that 95% of y'all in the chat, if you're not straight from whatever your country is, you're a Canadian who's a product of immigration. So then who the fuck is any of y'all to talk? You want them to deport your parents too? That's all I'm saying. Anywho, salute to everybody who's been chiming in. 3 hours, not so bad. Not no long talking things, you feel me? It was a little bit of a different live today. We'll be back on live tomorrow, actually, for Kick exclusive. All right, exclusive. All right, the Kick exclusives recordings of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. That's going to be going down tomorrow afternoon, probably around 2:00 or so. Okay, maybe 1:00. And the good thing about those, I'll just say quickly, those are uncut, all right? And also, salute to the members who are able to watch this over here on this YouTube channel. It's available for members only, the recording of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. What you guys get to see on Monday is the cut down version. I cut some of the music out, and, sometimes the takes might be too hot. So we might have to cut out a take or two, you know what I'm saying? Or we might have said something that just might offend somebody a little bit too much. So I say all that to say, if you're watching the live stream, it stays. It's in the live stream. Okay, so tap into that live stream tomorrow, and then we'll be back with a desktop stream on Tuesday. Sane? But until tomorrow, we are off of this.